Come get it!
Hey, welcome to another episode of WTF Food and Music. Two things that'll always bring people together. Today, I'm down here at the Wing Kitchen, and we're checking out Chop Champion Chef Timothy Witcher. I hear these wings are to die for. Is there a chicken behind me?
Who inspired or what inspired you to become a chef?
All right, so my grandfather was a chef. He passed before I was born, though. So my mom used to tell me stories about him being executive chef in Albany, New York, and he had a fourth grade education. Wow. And he dropped out of school. Family was poor. Wanted to start working. Taught himself how to read and write, and working his way up to be executive chef at a restaurant in Albany, New York.
Wow, that's amazing.
And just kind of hearing that, it was just I was just passionate about it. And I just wanted to cook. So since I can remember, I always wanted to be a chef.
Okay, so it was just something that you wanted to do regardless.
Yeah, regardless of anything, I knew where I wanted to be at.
There you go. So in other words, you like to eat as well.
Yeah, a little something. Every now and then I taste a little something.
All right, that makes sense. And we'd like to take a little break, and we'd like to thank our sponsor, Mrs. G's Community Kitchen, for letting us use the location, and she sponsored the show on this episode. We'd like to thank Mrs. Schaefer and her staff. Once again, Mrs. G's Community Kitchen, 2720 Route 1, Lawrenceville, New Jersey.
Yo, the water tastes better in this cup.
You think so?
I don't know what it is.
Let me take a sip just to see.
The water tastes sweeter. It's like...
That's some good water.
Give me a little toast of that. This is delicious.
Mrs. G, that's some good water.
It's true. As you can see, in the pot right here, we got some of the honey jalapeno. But we're slicing fresh jalapenos, we're slicing down the garlic, we're cooking up the ginger, clover honey, some fresh chicken stock getting simmered all up together, cilantro, basil. It's just a taste you can't get nowhere else. You can't get this at Buffalo Wild Wings or PJ's or Ott's. This is the Wing Kitchen, baby.
So we're gonna keep it moving. Tell us about your latest venture, the Wing Kitchen. I know that's your baby.
The Wing Kitchen is my
tell
baby.
Tell us about the Wing Kitchen.
So my business partner comes in one day. He says, if you could do one thing to cook and to serve to a bunch of people, then what would it be? He's thinking, I want to do this kind of restaurant. I want to do chicken wings.
Wow. As a chef, something simple as chicken wings.
So it's just like a blank canvas that you can transport people to and get them out of their comfort zone to try different flavors. But you put it on a chicken wing. And it was just something that, for years, I teach culinary arts at the world famous Camden County Technical Schools in Sicklerville, New Jersey. But it was a way that I raised money for kids over these years, and we would make these chicken wings, and people would line up to get chicken wings.
Wow. Chicken wings, we're talking about chicken wings.
We're talking about chicken wings. But it's not like the average, I won't name some places, but...
What do you think this was? Buffalo Wild Wings?
It's not Buffalo Wild Wings.
Exactly.
We're not opening the bottle up and dumping it out. Everything is handcrafted. We take a lot of pride into, grating the ginger and slicing the garlic and, picking the herbs and, sauteing up the fresh jalapenos. That's what we do.
So you're bringing raw, natural flavors to these wings.
Yeah, it's not even just raw and natural. They're raw. The flavors are big. We're doing it big, man. But on the chicken wing, I can do all types of cuisines, and I have done it all from different cultures of the world. But I can bring those cultures of the world and put it on the wing.
Okay.
So it's something that's exciting. My thing is I want to see everybody in America with a white box and a Wing Kitchen logo walking around. It's like a present. When I was a kid, Christmas was my favorite holiday. You can open up a gift and see what's in there. Same thing. Open this up, you can smell it, you taste it. We in business. Okay.
I watch a lot of Food Network and the Cooking Channel. Mm-hmm. I've noticed that the urban community is not well represented in that industry. How do you feel about that, being that you've been on one of their episodes of one of their shows on their network?
I feel pretty good about it because I'm a man of faith, and I think I'm gonna be the next one representing the urban community on the Food Network very soon.
Okay.
It's coming.
You've been warned.
Yeah, it's coming. But you know what? It's not well represented, and I think the Food Network needs to take bigger steps and two, really representing these different cultures that are watching the Food Network. Because I know
I watch it.
I watch it. My kids watch it. I teach in a predominantly Black and Hispanic, school district, and I would say 90% of the kids watch the Food Network. And they're excited. They enjoy it. So start putting some people on that look like you and get you excited about something.
Right. And what can we do as the urban community to ensure that happens? Should we try and do our own shows? Should we try and...
Yeah, I mean, listen, these kids nowadays are YouTube stars. I mean, they have social media outlets
Snapchat.
that I don't even know about. And they're coming out with new ones. Do a segment, do a small thing. Go to a farm, go to a store. Ask the owners, talk to people. They'll help out. They'll help out, they'll support you. You just have to take that first step and do it. I mean, look at us.
Yeah. Okay. So what's next for Timothy Witcher?
What's next for me is the Wing Kitchen, baby. I want to take the Wing Kitchen up and down the East Coast and then spread out from there.
Okay, so you're doing franchise.
Yeah, definitely. We have a great model. I think bringing these flavors to college areas, which we want to target all these colleges in the tri-state area first, and then slowly move on from there. But our feedback has been wonderful from our pop-ups, from our time at Wedgwood.
And I've been there and I've tasted the wings, and you'll see that in this segment. I didn't have much to say because my mouth was full, but I've been there.
Between that or I'm going to go to all fried donuts.
There you go. that donut, listen, that donut will change the whole world.
Oh my God. It's crunchy, it's crispy. There's a donut in here, and this caramel sauce. Oh, come on, man. I gotta do another one, sorry. I'm just going in.
It's coming at you, baby.
A fried buttermilk donut.
Yeah, it's serious.
And caramel sauce.
And the same chicken flour we fry the chicken in.
Yeah.
It's the same seasoned flour, but it's just a donut.
Can't go wrong there. Is there anything you want our viewers to know about Chef Timothy Witcher that we haven't spoken about?
Just that, I'm a family man. I love cooking. It's not just a job for me. It really is a passion. It's opened so many doors for me over the years. It's given me a way to inspire young people to cook also. I have so many former students that are in the industry wanting different things.
Great, and I'm sure they look up to you.
Yeah, and it's just, there's no better feeling. Like being in the industry, cooking is one thing, but having a student come back and say how much I meant to them in their life is nothing like it. Hot, new, upcoming chefs wanting to come through, helping a brother out. Even we got football players that do nothing but eat wings. They want to come through and cook. That's what happens. You're a part of something big and special, you just want to be there and doing it up.
These kids are different nowadays, and you have to approach them on their level for them to really, truly understand.
Yeah, but the most important thing is I'm the same person no matter where I am. I'm not changing for anybody. I'm the same guy if I'm in, the corporate office, if I'm in the classroom, if I'm in an investors meeting. I'm the same guy. You're gonna get what I am is that's what you're gonna get.
That's it. What you see is what you get.
That's it.
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Mrs. G, 2720 Brunswick Pike, Route 1 in Lawrence, New Jersey. Appliances, been here how many years now? 100 plus, 83, 85. Been here forever. Just get over here, buy something. Really stop by and check out the community kitchen. Stop by and see Chef Timothy.
I'm telling you, I'm coming here to cook. We're gonna do something here.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Because this place is incredible.
We're
gonna come do something here.
If we would have had more time, we were gonna have you mess up the whole kitchen.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a chop basket here. We'll let Mrs. G pick out a basket, and we're gonna set a timer. We're gonna cook right here in Mrs. G's kitchen, right here. That's what we're gonna do.
You heard it here first on WTF Food and Music. Make sure you come through. Make sure you support the show. Thank you to NJ on Air. I'd like to thank everybody involved. That's it, man. We'll see you on the next episode.
The Wing Kitchen coming at you soon.
WTF Food and Music. Two things, two ingredients that will always bring people together. Thank you.
Come get it! Yeah. Early in the morning, man, trying to make these moves. Most people sleep right now. They ain't thinking about nothing. We jump on the turnpike heading to Kearney, New Jersey. You know what I mean? We're gonna go up here and we're gonna talk to these people that want to start a food truck, man. If I got some knowledge, I might as well share it. And on top of that, they're paying me. You know what I mean? So I get paid to speak. You know what I mean? Back in the day, man, I used to talk for free. People want to beat you in the head, drain you of all your knowledge. These people up here paid for it. $2.50 a ticket. So we're gonna go up here and make it happen, man. The Hudson Kitchen. said, in Kearney, New Jersey, 9 Basin Ave. It's for real, man. All your dreams, bro, they come true. But you gotta put that work in. A lot of people want to get stuff handed to them. They're laying in the bed right now. They say we out here, what time is it? 8:15? We out here getting it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just go ahead and do what we do. Talk like we talk. Meet these people. Got a handful of business cards. Got some samples of my Eternal Water. You know what I mean? One of my sponsors. Shout out to Eternal Water. I can't forget them, man. My man, Big Dave. Big Dave keeps me hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else's lips is dry. I'll be sipping on that good water. No electrolytes added. It's all natural from the source. Alkaline water, like your body, 9.5%. Do your history, understand your body, understand what your body needs, man. Shoot, well, almost 75, 80% of your body is water. Some people don't even drink water. I don't know how they function.
That's right. Tim has been hanging out with us all morning long here in the WTF food truck. It is the, what does it stand for? Because some people might get a little...
It stands for Where's the Food?
That's right. That's right. We keep it kosher. Talk to me a little bit about what you have here.
What we have here is the buffalo chicken cheesesteak with bacon on it, red peppers and onions.
Red peppers and onions. This is your son's creation.
This is my son's creation.
He came home one day
This is
hungry.
what he makes when he's hungry, bro. So when he's hungry, that's what he makes.
That is awesome. You guys have had some great French fries coming out of here as well. We had a lot of truffle fries this summer, which I love. I love me a good truffle fry. But these are different, which, you know, certainly we appreciate a little variety as well. Talk to me a little bit about, you guys put a little bit of a...
Oh yeah, well it's a crinkle cut fry and it's mixed with 2 different spices. I can't tell you what they are because they're trademarked by WTF.
The big secret, the big secret.
That's what adds the punch.
That is very good. Real quick, where can folks find you guys this weekend?
They can find us this weekend, the 24th, at the Doo-Wop Food Truck and Festival. It's going to be at Duke Allen Park.
In Bridgewater. Bridgewater. Just look it up in Bridgewater. And for all their information, you can always find it on news12.com.
There's something happening here.
Man, what you want now, man?
What it is ain't exactly clear.
Girl, you better act right. You know what it is? It's Roscoe time.
Over there, telling me I've got to beware.
Hey, Roscoe, how'd you get in here, bruh?
That sound, everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds.
Come get it!
Are getting so much resistance.
We started WTF as a food truck in 2013. So when the pandemic hit, we already had 7 years of outdoor dining experience. We started doing pop-ups with BBQ Philly. We wanted to bring people a variety. We want people to have their choice of vegan, carnivorous, pescatarian, whatever your diet is, we want to meet your needs. Unfortunately, we're closing for the winter.
WTF closing for the winter? I don't like this, man.
You guys have no idea what's in store for you, but we know what's in store for you guys.
Where we gonna get a wing from?
I have no idea. We're going to get over.
I don't know where we're gonna wing
I have
from.
no idea. Like, what's you doing?
We're going to be more content, more commercials,
We should hurt this guy, man.
more food selections, and of course, more BBQ Philly and more WTF.
Yeah, I got the WTF.
Yeah.
God.
Come get it!
Can we put my hot hands on him?
Man, put your hot hands on it right now.
I really should. I'm telling you.
Go ahead, really. Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of WTF Food and Music. I'm here at the Punchline in Philly with my man, Derek Gaines.
What's happening? Good to see you.
You already know. Listen, man, it's been a long time.
Been a while.
But I brought something, bruh. I wanted to open it up with this. I need you to look at that, brother.
Okay, let's get
I need you to look at that.
See what we
I know you
got.
got one hand there with the microphone, you know what I mean? But you should be counting.
Woo! That was.
Wait. Who was that?
That was the young man full of hope. That's when I had hope. That's when I had dreams. That's when I had my little fro, my little tight, my little what's that? My little Brillo.
Yeah.
It's my little Brillo pad. Yeah, that was a young man.
Tell me about that Derek Gaines as a comedian.
This Derek Gaines was young and ambitious. He was 4 years into comedy.
Didn't even curse, y'all.
Didn't curse. He used to say
Mother
truck.
trucker.
He used to say truck.
Mother
and
trucker.
All that. Yeah, I used to say mother truck, and I used to make little not curses with my jokes. We used to do beef and beers out in Trenton. We used to do fire halls.
Big up to the fire halls.
Yeah, we used to
Marley's, West Trenton Firehouse, Cooser Firehouse.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about pink people, not white. They was pink. Pink,
Opaque.
big redneck having motherfuckers.
Opaque.
But they was cool though. They paid us. You know, we had to eat in the back though. I was just like,
Look, we had to eat in the back and come through the back. But wait. I got one show we did, man. Listen, I'll never forget this. We did a show and the promoter, I was one of the promoters.
Okay.
But one of the janky promoters didn't pay us our upfront money.
Yeah, I remember.
To take care of the comedians. Yeah. And what I did out of the kindness of my heart, man, because these guys worked hard. They brought out comedy. They laughed. They had people laughing. They had people running up and down the aisles. So I went to the Mac machine, and I had to pay these guys out my pocket.
And he did that. That's true.
And I did that, man. And on the Reel to Reel, I brought that photo tonight because I held that since 2005.
Wow.
2005. So
13 years.
13 years. When you know somebody's going to make it and you're good at scouting talent.
It's a little creepy, but it's cool.
Hey, but look. Creepy, but it ain't like creepy old girlfriend creepy.
No, not old, but just to hold it and
like
believe it.
$5 water
But
creepy.
I haven't even seen. I'm about to get this headshot to the cellar.
Yeah.
That's a joke. That's so funny. And I was getting over an eczema breakout too. So
Yeah, I
this
can
is
tell
like
you're
I had a lot
growing
of
a little bit.
Yeah, you can tell my forehead was all broken out. It was a fun time back when in my 20s.
Thank God for shoe polish.
Yeah, right.
But listen, man, the reason we came to the punchline tonight to talk to Derek Gaines, since that photo, man, I watched you make a lot of moves, bro.
Yeah, man. I gotta hustle.
Broke ass game show.
I was one.
Listen, I had to say the other night, I was watching the episode with the rubber bands and the watermelon.
I remember that.
Oh my goodness, bro. Tell us a little bit about that.
First of all,
y'all gotta picture this now. Tell us about it.
There's two people sitting in front of a watermelon, and the game was to keep putting on rubber bands until the watermelon exploded. Right? So it's just a bunch of people going back and forth and putting rubber bands on the joint, and the watermelon was starting to squeeze juice, and it was about to explode, and everybody gets hit in the face with water. White women get hit in the face. Black people get hit in the face with watermelon. And at the end of it, I went to go eat it on camera, and then I dropped it because I wasn't on that. And then on the clip, they don't show me dropping it. They just show me having it up to my face. So therefore, they really samboed me on that clip. I've never seen a melon buckle, but it's starting to buckle. It looks to be about that time.
It's go time.
Go time.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Oh my gosh. This watermelon is like holding on for its dear life.
It's like denting in. Oh my god.
It looks like it's bending too much. It looks the same.
It's squirting. That's what it was. I'm scared.
Watermelon's gonna turn into a diamond. You look like y'all going for a record, fellas.
The juice is coming out.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna.
What are you doing? You're too close to my shoulder.
I'm just. It's
What
all...
are you doing? Touching me?
No, it's fine.
And Broke Ass Game Show was a wave, man. 2 strong seasons. We had a Christmas episode, baby. We had a Halloween episode. We was doing good.
Yeah, and definitely, like I said, one of the funniest shows I've seen on MTV.
And then they took it off the air.
Yeah, it's funny because they take everything off the air on MTV. Like, it used to have music on it.
Yeah, it used
I
to.
can't
Remember
remember
that?
the last time I
Remember
seen
back in the
a
day?
music video on
Remember back when they used to have
MTV.
music on music television? It's crazy.
So, next up after that, bro.
What's up, bro?
What'd you roll into after that? Talk to us about your next episode of what you were doing.
After Broke Ass Game Show, it's just a lot of attempts at trying to make the same money I was making. So it was bad attempts. So I got on Joking Off. That was on MTV too.
Yo, I like Joking Off, yo. It's still funny.
They used to call it Diet Wildin' Out, and then they called it Diet Wildin' Out is what they called Joking Off. So that's why they pulled that show.
Wow.
And then, but it's all relationships because I'm cool with D-Ray now. So when I'm in LA,
Shout
I
out
want to
D-Ray.
hop on stage on D-Ray show. I get up a D-Ray show because of the little other comedy. So after Broke Ass Game Show was that, then I finally had the shot to get The Last OG with Tracy Morgan.
Yo, shout out to everybody on there. Dante Hoagland, Tracy Morgan,
All of them.
Cedric the Entertainer. I'm sorry.
Tiffany
Everybody.
Haddish, fucking, just so many funny people. And the guys in the halfway house, the Mullins boys.
Funny.
Yeah, shout out to that. Second season coming out April.
Hey, y'all. This is my son, Shazad.
What's up, little man?
What up?
Is that the one he just met?
The Seed. Heard a lot about you. What's up, little T?
Got in trouble in school, man. I'm trying to put him on the straight right now.
Young man, you don't have to go down this path, bruh.
Mistakes are like scars. We carry them for life.
Look, Shazam.
His name is Shazad.
My bad, Shazad. Look, listen what the old heads say. Now, the moron has to touch the stove to learn that it's hot. But the genius can see the moron burn himself, he gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna touch that. What I'm trying to say is respect your elders, bruh.
You know what? And I gotta say it, respect the youth as well, good brother.
Now, see, I can respect that, but you gotta remember there's two days that you can't do a damn thing. That's yesterday and today.
Why can't you do nothing today?
Because you can't know the past and you can't know the future. But what good is the future if you don't know the past?
But there's a memory of the past and hope for the future. And ain't nobody paying attention to the present. Now, ain't that about a bitch there, Brother Felony?
You know what, Brother Jay Bird? That's where we spending the most time.
Y'all think y'all kicking knowledge?
Here it comes.
Now, what is it like working with them guys, man? Especially Tracy Morgan and Cedric. I mean, those are classic entertainers, man. I mean, do y'all just crack up, or is it just y'all just doing?
Tracy is the show. Tracy is the show. Comes in with his radio. His security carries his radio, and he plays his radio. Cedric is more. He's more of a straight man, to be honest with you. He's hilarious. But he's hilarious in his scenes. When he's done, he goes back, chills, picks his teeth, eats his fruit, talks to his wife. He eats like fruit cut, like, Cedric's rich.
That's what's up.
And he look and smell like money. So he do money stuff. He just sits he chills like, oh, this dude got it all taken care of.
Sitting back like fine wine.
Yeah, you sitting there like, oh, I get to be with a king of comedy because I watched Kings of Comedy, 4 times when it came out when I was a kid? And then be able to work with Bull. And then you got Tracy Morgan, who was Hustle Man from Martin. And you just go, that's nuts.
Who could ever forget Hustle Man?
Yeah.
From the what floor?
No, that's Bruh Man.
Oh, Brother Man. I'm sorry, Brother Man.
That's Bruh Man from the third floor.
You're right. From the fifth floor.
From the fifth floor.
My bad.
Hustle Man, that was Shad the
Hustle
Chief.
Man with the,
you want it, I got it. If I ain't
the
got it, forget it.
watches.
So you better do it while the getting's good. Like that. That guy is my boss now. That's weird. So you go, but he's eccentric. He's a beautiful spirit. Because Tracy Morgan is exactly who he is on and off screen. So he's a bundle of personality that you go, wow, I understand now because he's that funny. He's really a funny guy.
And with that type of energy around you, man, your breakout, Theodore.
Yeah,
Will and Grace. Let's bring it up because a lot of our people or urban people probably aren't familiar with Will and Grace.
Yeah, I talked about it on stage.
Yeah. I didn't want to bring it up, but I figured I'd talk about the elephant in the room.
Will and Grace happened. I did 2 episodes of that. I just came back from L.A. to tape another one, but they did some script changes, so I'm not even in this last finale one, so I might be back in the 3rd season. But I got all that from auditioning for a pilot that never went. Because the same guys that wrote that pilot also wrote Will and Grace. So they was like, well, we'll bring you back because we think you're really good. We'll bring you back as Jack's boss on the show. And the first one went really well. The second one did really well. And, we'll see what happens with more. But to actually to be a stand-up in the East, to go all the way to the West and get that gig and come back. Yeah.
California, that's where it's real out. Tell me about the women out there, brother. Are they treating you differently now? They see you on Will and Grace? Because, white women see them to, Will and Grace
older
is
white women. Older. You got to understand. Older white women. No,
There's
I'm talking
nothing
about
wrong with
40,
a cougar.
50. You got to understand. I'm in the prime of my life. I like women that's 30, that's 38 and down. 38, in between 38 and 25.
You should be strong like Board.
No, man, it's fine, but nobody really recognizes. I mean, people from school might But it's not like it didn't bring me stock in the hood. I tell you what did bring me stock in the hood: Broke Ass Game Show.
Yeah,
Broke Ass Game Show and Last OG is bringing me so much stock in Brooklyn right now. I can walk around with money out, and the goons wouldn't even rob me because oh, that's that funny boy. True story.
Exactly, but the goons are standing in front of Starbucks, so they're not going to hurt you anyway.
Yeah,
we are talking about the regentrified Brooklyn.
No, but there's still
talking about the Brooklyn.
There's still some goons left.
There's some goons left. Where?
There's a few goons left. They're in the
Tell me
pockets behind rocks, and you got to lift up
behind rocks.
You got to pick up rocks
under bricks.
They hang under Hondas like
Behind
they be sleeping under
blocks.
Hondas like cats. They be laying under Hondas like cats. As soon as the goons is there. But no, I remember we was hanging out in front of my house in Bushwick, and a bunch of Puerto Rican fellas came over, and it was tough.
Were they lost? Did they ask you for directions?
No, they was like, "Hey, yo, let me ask you a question real quick." We was like, "Oh." Me and everybody on the block, me and all my homies sitting on the step was like, "We got to fight right now?" So he went up. He said, "Let me ask you a question real quick." And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, you that funny?" Yeah, you cool. You that funny? Yeah. Oh, that's the funny from the show. And then they just walked off. It was so funny. I said, "That's aggressive, but it was dope."
It was their way of paying homage.
Yeah, they paid homage.
And the hood is different. You know, they don't want to really give you your props because they call it deriding.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, that's the funny."
But then they see you like, "Yo, that's," and they whisper, "That's that dude from
That's the boy. That's the boy
from Tracy Morgan."
But I will not lie. I'll tell you this. I was just in L.A. the other day eating a salad on Sunset Boulevard. And let me tell you, all
Caesar?
It was some mix with had cashew spice dressing.
Something real fancy.
It was bougie. And let me tell you, all the gay fellas there knew exactly who I was. That's the guy from Will and Grace. That's him. He eats salad like us. It was so funny. It was so funny because me and my homie just like eating salads. We like women, but we like eating salads. But Sunset Boulevard is a gay place. It's a bunch of gay doctors and gay hairdressers, and they eat too.
Shout out, no disrespect to anybody that's homosexual. Or
Oh, not at all.
We love everybody.
Yeah, I'm not even doing that. Listen to the rest of what I'm saying before we all get to blogging, all right? The gay fellas was there because it's Sunset and they own that. First of all, they own that block. So they saw me eating salad and was like, Will and Grace. So
that's him.
So I was like, yeah. So it does get you some notoriety. Gets a couple checks. What I do like, it'll be on a plane, and people go, they'll see my face on like a plane.
When you're sitting right next to them.
Or that, and you'll be like, yeah, I can. That's possible now. That's a little weird. OG made it to Netflix. So Last OG's on Netflix as well as TBS. So now you can really, really check it out. You can watch, you can binge it if you want to.
Yeah, and definitely, let me tell you something. If you haven't seen that show, check it out.
Yeah.
It's funny. I don't care what nobody says, man. Tracy Morgan is back in A Vengeance.
Yeah.
And, there's a reason that accident, everything happened to
Yeah,
him.
and he always talks about it.
Stronger, man.
Redemption and a second chance.
Redemption, and bringing forth comics like yourself, man.
Yeah.
Because working with that younger crowd and bringing them to the forefront, I mean, you guys are next, man, and they know that. They're paving the way for you guys, and you're up next.
We
you gotta
next.
respect that.
We next, though.
So I got to ask you, man, as a comic, what was your darkest period? When did you feel like you wanted to give up?
Okay.
Oh, wait. Or should I say, how many times did you feel like you wanted to give up?
I gave up stand-up December 17th, 2010.
Oh, boy.
For
this is
2
gonna be a
hours.
good one. For 2 hours?
For 2 hours. I'm going to tell you why. Because I was living in Jersey City, chasing my dreams. It went bad. I used to have a day job I was always getting suspended from because I was always calling out, telling jokes.
What was your day job?
I was a janitor on the Garden State Parkway.
Wow, you talking about and I don't curse on camera, talking about a job. That had to be a job.
But let me explain something right now. No one has sympathy for me because I was making $21.75 an hour. I was the most highest paid janitor.
I might have been right there with you, bro.
Yeah, because every time I go as a janitor, people go, yeah, man, you chase your dreams. And I be like, yeah, I was making $21.75. Well, cop did never smelled so sweet. What you mean? $21.75.
That's a lot of
grown
money.
men that's 45 don't make that much money. So they was like, count your blessings. Count your, but I didn't want to clean up cop no more because I was working at a police station. And I was cleaning up cop, and I was like, I'm funnier than this cop shit, man. Because I was doing shows the night before, getting big laughs, and then had to put on a uniform and mop and all that.
Right.
And I'm sitting there like, last night I got a standing ovation. There was running around, high fives.
Listen, when you do that old school running around, running up and down the aisle, that
used to do
that old
we
church
used to-
lady stuff, that's comedy.
Let me explain, because I was doing all the hood rooms in Brooklyn at the time. This is before the alt rooms came out. You didn't have the little alt rooms to do in hipster Brooklyn. Now, I came into Brooklyn when it was still Brooklyn, 04, I start hanging out 08.
Talking about Brooklyn.
When it was still mean.
Yo, what's up, son?
When like Brooklyn Mike was still doing these open mics at this bar out near Throop and the projects and all that. And you had to go in there and do the sports bars, and you be here, the crowd right here, the TV's still on, to make me laugh. That's where I'm from. But I will say, Philly set me up for all that.
Shout out to Philly. And I actually met him real quick. I used to go and scout comics at the Laugh House.
Yeah, he did.
And I met this dude, and he came off stage, and within 2 minutes of him hitting the stage, I was like, yo, that dude right there got it. And to this day, that's why I kept that creepy photo of him. No crazy stuff going on. But when he sent me that, and I said, I'm going to hold on to this, because there's always that time where you want to present something to somebody from the past
really
as
good.
they're moving into their
Really
future.
good headshot. I remember this headshot.
Pull that thing out again, man, because this is comical right here. Is that even the same dude? This dude
raw.
that
My hair was cut.
Look at it. He couldn't even grow
clean.
a beard. That was like dirt
Look
on his
at
chin.
that.
Looked like he fell on a rug, and he got up and couldn't even wipe it off.
Yeah.
But
Look
what
at
I'm
that.
saying, man, is you followed your dream,
Young,
you did your
hopeful
thing.
man. Yeah.
Young and hopeful in that picture. But tell us what's next, man. What's going on right now with you? What do you envision for yourself? Not what you want to happen.
Okay.
What do you envision for yourself?
Right now, I envision for myself to be the, in the words of the Wu-Tang website, where you
Wu-Tang.
where you put your name in and they change your name to Wu-Tang. Right now, Derek Gaines means respected wanderer. That's what it means. So if I can just wander around being respected for being one of the greatest joke tellers, storytellers, writers that could do it, and I just go to different clubs and different venues and theaters and tell people these wonderfully just drawn out comical stories, it'd be great. And then, they'll probably pay me all kinds of money for it, which is fine. I'll give it to my mom. She'll get the window installations finally. And, it'll be fine. My dog, I'll get him a couple more milk bones, all that. But see, what I really see is to be the respected wanderer. Go around and just blaze, because I like making people laugh, man. I did it just for that. All this other came as a bonus because I stuck to what I really did it for, was to make people laugh. Can I make friends in 10 seconds and hold their attention for 60 minutes?
And that's it. And I remember something you said that sticks in my head. I want to turn these jokes into a job.
Yeah. I said that?
Yeah, you said it. You don't remember saying that, bro? You want me to bring that up? I got that written down somewhere. Oh, it's on the back of that envelope.
If you bring that up, if you bring up something I said from 13 years ago, I'm out of here. That's scary, bro.
No,
I'm gonna grab one of these Red Bulls and I'm out.
It's one of them things, man. I'm that dude that I always remember. People, when you know somebody's gonna make it and you see what's going on, it's only right, bro.
Thanks, man.
Only
I
right
really
to pay
appreciate
homage.
that.
So once again, Derek Gaines, Punchline Philly. Anybody else? Well, we shouting out moms.
Shout out to 6 Foot Nothing.
Okay,
Shout out my
moms in
mother.
the back.
Shout out to my mom, my
Okay.
beautiful mother, who supported me from day one. I love you with all my heart. Shout out my father. Shout out all my church people back home. Shout out New York. Yeah. Shout out to my DP.
He's cursing now a little bit, but we're gonna bleep it out in the show. We're gonna bleep that out.
Shout out to my DP. Shout out to who else? Shout out to 6 Foot Nothing DP. Shout out to my mom, my
Get your
dog.
manager.
Shout out to Cooper. And shout out to comedy, man. Shout out to the art form.
That's what's up.
And I'm
Listen,
just a humble disciple.
You're gonna see this man a lot. Keep paying attention. Keep watching out. If you see somebody that looks like him, it's him.
All right. Saying ain't gonna boogie someone else.
We out, y'all.
We out, y'all.
Come get it! What's taking so long, man?
I'm trying.
Come on, we gotta get in there, man. Before we open.
Man, I know that's not them two fools trying to break into WTF. I can't believe this.
It's one of those Anderson windows.
It's gotta be one of them broken windows, man. In a minute. What's taking so long, bro? Make no sense.
You brothers are in trouble. Habib, put that crowbar down. You know you're not supposed to be. Oh, I see what's going on. Y'all trying to steal the food from the community. You know better. All right? I've been waiting out here for 3 hours. I know it's not time yet. Don't you know it's not time until you hear that fool Tim say, "Where's the food?"
Actually, it's come get it.
Yeah. I've been watching y'all for the last 25 minutes. You understand? You know what? Get out the way. Give me this, man. What the hell are you doing? Let me show you how to do this, man. Anderson windows. Yeah, I heard you.
Just like that. Open now.
Man, come on, man, I'm in. Come on. Hey, y'all, wait for me, man.
Come get it.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket.
You got something on my burger, yeah?
Welcome back to that same old place.
I got some money. How much can I get for this?
Well, the names have all changed since you hung around.
Come on, little Roscoe. Get out of here, man.
Remained and they turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to WTF. Can I take your order?
Welcome back. Welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back.
Yo, what's good, Tim? How you? Hey, what's up? Welcome to WTF. Can I take your order? Yo, let me get a shrimp poor boy. Okay, shrimp poor boy. Let me get the General Cho wings. Oh, the wings is banging. Order General Cho's wings. And let me get a heart attack too, man. Okay, you also want a heart attack burger? Okay. Man, come on, man. Some of us gotta get back to work, man. Yo, what the? Yo, what's up? I need a shrimp poor boy. Or order General Cho's wings and a heart attack burger, man. Can you hurry up, man? You back there moving like molasses, bruh. Got a line out here, man. These people's losing their minds. Come on, bruh. Well, man, this ain't fast food. This is fresh food fast, man. You gotta go down to Burger King or Mickey D's or something if you want that fast food, bruh. You know what this is? WTF back here cooking, boy. Cooking up a storm, boy. Saying, this shrimp is taking forever, yo. Damn, not today. Yeah, that's Palau. Always want something for free. Always trying to steal something, man. What up, Tim? What's up, Bilal? What you got on my burger, homie? Man, I ain't got nothing on your burger, bro. Come on, man, get out of here. You always trying to bum something, man. You got a chain on, bro. No, I ain't got no chain on, man. Man, back up from my car, man. Ain't nobody got no chain on, bro. You got something on my burger, yo. Brother out here hungry, man, riding around all day long, looking for my next lick. Man, you can't be tough in your flip-flops that look like Brillo pad. Yo, what you say about my flip-flops? Yo, Tim, you got my order, man. Come on, man, I gotta get out of here, man. Come on, bro, you got my order, bro. I gotta get out of here. Yo, Tim, where the food at, man? Thought this was where's the food? Where the food at, bro? Yo, man, thank you. Have a good day, bro. Watch your back. Now crazy. Yeah, all right. Yo, I'll be back. I'll see you, Tim. All right. I think this is a game. Now don't play. I'll be back. Where's the food? Man, what you want now, man? Man, come on, you already know where it is, man. I'm ready to eat, bruh. Y'all got cheese fries? Come on, man, you already know where it is, man. Get out of here, you ain't got no money, man. Matter of fact, your shoes don't match. Listen, man. I got some money. How much can I get for this? Come on, little Roscoe. Get out of here, man. Roscoe? Come on, man. I'm here every day. It's the last time I'm taking anything from you, man. Get up out of here, bud. That's all right. That's why your prices don't match my pockets. I'm out of here, man. And get up out of here, bud.
Don't nobody even want your money.
What's up, fellow foodies? Come check us out at our new location, 1543 Parkway Avenue, Ewing, New Jersey, 08628. It's your boy. You know where I'm at, and you know what I'm doing.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Carly Leticia, and today I came to Where is the Food? And the crowd goes wild. So my coworker had told me for a very long time to come to this place and come and check it out, and finally I listened to her. Thank you, Jody, for telling me to come. The owner is Tim, and he is amazing, super nice, super friendly. He's gonna treat you right. You gotta come check it out. I'm gonna let you guys know where the place is and the hours and all that good stuff. But I ordered today, well, let me tell you what I ordered. Okay, so I got the what the F what the F, I'm sorry, I got the WTF Orient Express. Okay, so here is what we're working with. Check this out. Let me put the thing down because I don't want it to get cold. So he gave me some chopsticks to work with, and goodness gracious, okay, there you go. Okay, no, never mind. Hold that thought. There it is. Look at those shrimps. Look how big those shrimp are. Like, that is amazing. I should probably do some b-roll with this, but anyway. But let us check it out, and first let us pray and give thanks to the Lord for this food. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this food. Let it be a blessing to my body. Please bless the hands who made it. Bless Tim and his business, and bless my family as well and friends. In the name of Jesus I pray, amen. Okay, so, oh, it's hot. I should probably take this sweater off. Anyway, so let's give this a try. I love shrimp, I love seafood, so I know this is gonna be amazing. Let me try the shrimp first. Let me tell you, that season is on point. You know what I forgot? I actually forgot to do the thumbnail. Okay. So what are we doing for the thumbnail? Let's see. Hold on, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced with that thumbnail. Let's try it again. I want like the long noodle. Okay. Hold that thought. How about we hold it this way? Right? And then we hold it this way. And then, it has a nice little kick to it. Nice and spicy. Okay. I think we got it. Let me not drop it. So crunchy. And let me tell you, this serving, this is basically for like 2 people. And I already know what I want to try next. He recommended the wings, but next time I want to try the shrimp po' boy. Shrimp po' boy? Is that how you say it? And you know what I like? Look how perfectly made that looks. It's a little spicy, but as you can tell, it's definitely doable. Because I like spicy, but I don't like when it's so spicy that I'm not able to eat it, you know? Like that type of spice that you're like dying and you're trying to find milk wherever you can find it. Like, that's not my type of spice, you know? All that really spicy stuff, that's not me. I like this type of spice where I can eat calmly without having to drink water or milk or yogurt. That's the type of spice, you know, that I like, because I have a drink here and I haven't needed it so far. And this serving is so big. Like 2 people can eat from here, like legit, you know? And me and these chopsticks. I love using chopsticks. I'm not like a major expert in them, but obviously I'm able to eat. So the owner, Tim, you can follow him and the different social medias that he has. So he has TikTok, he has YouTube, he has Instagram. So go and check him out and come and check out his place. This year, he said that he's gonna be closing in December. So make sure you come before December. The seating is outside, so it's like a food truck. You can either sit outside or in your car. I decided to eat in my car because I didn't bring my tripod with me. So here I am in my car. I have 3 shrimp left, as you can tell. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna save this for later. I'm probably gonna eat this like around 3 o'clock because I do get hungry. I do get hungry like around 3 or 4 o'clock. And this is gonna be my, I can't say dinner, because dinner, to be honest with you, I don't have like a schedule like dinner, like lunch. I think the only schedule that I have that is set is lunch. But as far as like dinner or anything like that, I do not have a set time. I eat when I get home, or I eat 2 hours after I get home, or I eat at 8 or I eat at 6. I'm not I'm not set on that. I don't know how you guys are. Let me know in the comments if you got this far into the video. Show me that you saw the video and comment if you have set lunch, dinner, and breakfast hours. I do not. So let's have our nice little Coke. This is not sponsored, but Coca-Cola, if you ever want to sponsor me, here I am. So good. Yum. Okay guys, so I am finished for today. I mean, I am finished for now. I'm gonna eat that later on, finish it up, or finish it for dinner when I get home. So it was delicious. I loved it. I still feel the spice in my mouth a little bit. So I love it that it has enough spice, but it's not like overwhelming. So I love the seasoning, the seasoning. I love the hospitality, super nice. Tim is really, really nice, and I really appreciate that, because you want to go for the experience. You don't only just want to go for the food. You want to go for the experience, get treated nicely, feel welcomed. He made me feel so welcome. Like, I talked to him about what I'm doing, and he gave me some pointers and some tips, so I appreciate that. And yeah, so it was nice, the food and the experience, loved it. But that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe, to like, to share, and tell your best friends about me, so that they can check me out. All right, and come check out Tim. He's in Ewing, New Jersey. I'm going to post, you know, somewhere in the video where his address is and where you can check him out and his social medias. And yeah, until the next time.
Hey, Tim.
Yo, what's up, Kiki?
Did you know that Drake was talking about me when he made that song?
A word? Drake? Like light-skinned Drake. Like Drake.
Kiki, do you love me? He made it about me.
Yo, I think he did make that song about you, yo. I think.
I know, but anyway, I'm here because I want some of your General Tso's wings. And I brought my box back with me so I could get some. So, what y'all put in them wings anyway? I know it's something good, but you want to give me your secret? Seriously, can I get them wings?
Okay, so you saved the box. You know we got other boxes, Kiki. But you know what? I'm glad you did that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put as much chicken in that box as we could fit. Only because you are best customer. Hey yo, Kiki, you fill this box to the top, girl. Here you go. Man, them wings done made her lose her mind. Must be the sauce.
Hi, Bilal.
Hello, Miss Whitehead.
Oh, what's up, Bilal?
What up, Tim?
What's good, bro? Hey, yeah. See, you got your feet under control. Looking good, man. I don't know what you did to them, but they looking better than what they used to look like.
Yeah, you know, came across a little money. You know what I mean? Went ahead and had my toes done, you know what I mean? It's what they call one of my onyx pedicures, you know? All the rock stars doing it now, you know? Black paint stuff.
So what's good with you, man?
Yeah, you know, chilling for a minute, man. I'm just gonna sit here, catch a little bit more of these raves, you know? Testing my melody.
Ooh, rays. Ooh. Well, now, do you mean UV? Ultraviolet? That's what you mean?
So yeah, I just seen Miss Whitehead, man. I like her, bro. She don't say much, unlike you, Tim.
It's all good, bro. I get it, man. Yo, do what you gotta do, gangster. As a matter of fact, while you out here, set these chairs up. Hey, Roscoe, how'd you get in here, bro? Came through the same door you came through, bro. Yo, for real, I needed some help in the kitchen. So I skipped the interview process and went right to work, bro. I'm in here cooking, man. Listen, Roscoe, I'm gonna give you a chance, all right? I'm a little short-handed, real busy, man. I'm gonna give you a shot, bro. Hey, look, man, I ain't got no more time to talk. I gotta get back to work, bro. This grease keep popping in my eyes. Hold it down on the grill. I got a customer. I got you, man. I even got my own little spatula, bro. Bro, I got you, bro. I'm gonna hold it down in the kitchen, man. What's up, fellow foodies? Come check us out at our new location, 1543 Parkway Avenue, Ewing, New Jersey, 08628. It's your boy. You know where I'm at, and you know what I'm doing. And I didn't have to be here. You didn't. Oh, man, I'm so glad you opened. Hey, listen, bro. I need 2 juicy breasts. Yeah, the breasts gotta be juicy. Thick thighs. And yo, the wings gotta be fried hard. Yo, got any tossed salad for me? Toss some salad.
Who
Do that for
is
me?
you talking to at 11 a.m.?
Tim from WTF.
You know what? Give me the phone. Tim from WTF? What kind of name is that? You sound like a fast food pusher. What you wearing?
Really? Yeah, they ever ask you what you're wearing? Man, you better tell them what you got on. It's hot as hell back here, bro. I'm ass naked.
Like a good food stand, WTF is there. Come get it! You know where I'm at, and you know what I'm doing. Come get it!
Yo, welcome to another episode of WTF Food and Music. Two ingredients that will always bring people together. But you say it's WTF Food and Music, but I'm standing in the gym. Exactly. You got to eat and you got to keep that body right. So I am here with the beautiful Jessica Bua.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right. Did I pronounce that right? Because you know I just butcher names.
Most people do, but you got it.
So it's spelled B-U-A.
Easy.
Okay. So is that Italian?
It's Italian.
Okay, I would
went
assume
from
that
a
was Italian.
Z last name to a B, so I feel like I'm on top.
Wow, a Z last name? What was your name prior?
Oof, Zizit.
Yeah, we'll stick with Jessica Bua. So tell us a little bit about Miss Jessica Bua.
Okay, so I'm a fit mom of 3. I have 3 boys and I'm a wife. So I run this business. I run my house.
And what is this business called?
This is Amplified Fitness.
Okay.
Yeah, we're amplifying lives. We're amplifying health. We're amplifying everything.
Okay. So the name Amplified, how'd you come up with it?
I made a whole list, and I really had to sit on it for a while to make it like true.
Okay,
to me.
okay.
So I feel like once you step foot in here, you're not just coming here to lose weight. You're coming here to have a good time.
Right.
You're coming here to make friends.
Yeah, as
You're
we seen
coming
during
here
that
to
workout.
But you're coming here to feel good.
Right,
like
right.
when you leave, I want you to tell me like, damn, Jess, like I felt real good. Like I feel
felt
strong.
amplified.
I feel confident.
Good.
And that's like what it's all about.
Right. So I guess hence the name Amplified Fitness.
Amplified Fitness.
Okay, that
Yep.
makes a lot of sense. So what is Amplified Fitness? If you had to describe it to a person that had no eyes, no ears, and no concept of anything, what is Amplified Fitness?
We lift weights. We lift weights. We get
We
sexy.
lift things up and we put things down?
Yeah, basically. We lift weights. We get sexy. We
Okay.
feel strong. And we build that confidence.
Okay.
We build that confidence. And that's really what it's all about.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
And where is Amplified Fitness located?
Ewing, New Jersey.
Okay, can you give people the
Right in
address,
the
my
heart.
listeners out there?
Yep, 73 West Upper Ferry Road,
Okay.
Ewing, New Jersey, 08628.
Okay, and do you guys have a website and everything?
We are building a website.
Okay.
So it's on the way. We have an Instagram, we have a Facebook.
Okay.
And you can find us there.
Okay, and those social media platforms will also have them listed. But go ahead and plug them if you can remember some of your. I know your Instagram page is very, very active, and everybody knows. Everybody likes Instagram because they have a minute to spare.
You talking about mine?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
talking
I'm
your
just
personal.
Be Amplified. Yep, I'm always posting. I'm always doing like new cool workouts. Lots of booty workouts, core.
And it's almost summertime, guys, so you gotta get them
For
glutes
sure,
tight.
for sure.
And ladies, what do you wish to accomplish through your business and fitness?
Truthfully, just to make people feel good.
That's it.
Because I come from a place where I was very depressed.
Okay.
It's almost like I was in a dark hole. I saw the light. I was trying to get out of it. Couldn't figure it out. And I did figure it out. It was through fitness.
Okay.
And eventually it just built into this business. I started working out. I felt great. I
Okay.
felt powerful. I felt strong and confident. And then it escalated over a course of like 5 or 6 years.
Now,
and now here we are.
I can hear this in your voice. This is dear to you.
Yeah,
This
for
is something
sure,
dear to you, and I can hear it in your voice.
Because everybody looks for a passion in life or a
Right.
purpose, and I struggled with that for like the beginning of my adult life. And then once I found fitness, I was like,
That was
this is it.
That was your wonder drug.
This is it. And then I'm just creating as I go along.
Good. Name some of the people or talk about some of the people that help you out here with Amp Fitness.
Oh, my gosh.
Nobody can do anything alone. You
Oh.
can't man a boat alone. You can't do anything alone. So talk about some of the good people
Man.
that support you and what you're doing.
I always knew I wanted a team. So I've been doing that very carefully.
No I in team.
Very carefully. My husband, for one. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now. He built me all the way up. And then I brought a good friend, Melissa, Melly, along. Oh,
Shout out to
Melly
Mel.
is thebomb.com. She handles everything behind the scenes. So
She
if
is
it
beautiful.
wasn't for her, like, I don't think things would run smoothly.
Well, if you ever fire her, I'll be more than happy to snatch her
I
up.
don't think that's gonna happen, but you can come along anyway. And I mean, it's just really us three right now going real hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, my clients, because my clients support the hell out of me, and a lot of them have been with me for years.
Right.
And if it wasn't for them, then like this wouldn't be possible. So
Right.
thank you.
Now, speaking of clients, I know it's a lot to deal with. When you're dealing with customer service, when you're dealing with people, it must be almost like being a shrink. What's some of the things you do other than to help your clients with the workout? Because I know you get a lot of, I can't do this. Like, how do you deal with the clients? Like, let's just say the difficult clients. Because I know there's some people that come in here, they're like clay, and you just mold them and get them right in shape. Like, I'll be coming back soon. Because I got 40 pounds I got to lose.
Real soon.
But talk to me. What do you tell some of these hard to deal with clients? How do you deal with them?
Mentally or
Yes.
physically?
Mentally.
Oh,
Let's
well,
start with
I
mental.
love
Because
that.
if you can't change the mental, you can never change
Well,
the
I'm a
physical.
talker. So I love to listen.
Okay.
And then I love to like put my advice in. So that's always part of the workout. I'm always gonna listen to you, but I'm also gonna be like, all right, but like keep lunging, keep
Right.
going.
So how do you deal with that person that just says, I can't do it?
How do I?
Yeah, how do you motivate or amplify
They
the
can do
person
it.
that can't do it?
And I let them know they can do it.
Okay.
Everybody can do it.
Right.
You just gotta focus.
Okay.
You got it. You wouldn't be here if you didn't want it. So
Some people
since
try
we're
things
here-
out, and then once they feel like they can't make it, they'll quit. So
I mean,
how do you stop them? How do you motivate them to stop or not quit?
with my love and compassion.
Okay.
Truthfully, I will text my clients on the side. I'm available 24/7, so
Okay.
I'll answer text messages at 3:00 in the morning if you need me.
Wow.
You know, I just put love and dedication into it, and some people stay and some people go, but
Right.
I have a good hold.
So do some of the clients become friends?
Oh my God, shoot, yeah, a lot of them.
Okay. What are some of the things you guys do outside of Amplified Fitness? Like, do you ladies go out?
We do
you have,
everything.
a Uno night or,
Oh my gosh, we have food nights, we have dinner dates, we have club nights.
I'm still waiting for
bar
my
nights.
invitation. Still waiting
Well,
for my
it's
invitation.
always a girl thing. It's always a girl thing with us. We like to
see
keep
this?
it tight because girls need support.
Yeah, it's
Because
true.
you hear that it's really catty, and we're not catty. Like
Good.
if you come in here, you can't be mean. You can't be disrespectful to somebody. Like it's all love, motivation, and I think that's also another thing about here is that it's not just me.
Right.
I got a whole group of girls who motivate each other, text messaging each other. It's so good. I
Good.
love
So it's
it.
almost like a family.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And
So
we're
the
just getting
Amplified
bigger.
Fitness family. We'll have to look out for that soon.
This is Stan Matthews, and I love sharing well-kept secrets like 1911 Smokehouse Barbecue and Cigar Lounge in Trenton, New Jersey. 1911 Smokehouse Barbecue is not just a great restaurant, it's a must-experience destination, cigar lounge, and meeting place for super successful people. You will visit for great food and great cigars, but you will stay for the great atmosphere, great people, and great experience you deserve. 1911 Smokehouse Barbecue, it's a must.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket.
You got something on my burger, yo.
Welcome back to that same old place.
I got some money. How much can I get for this?
Well, the names have all changed since you hung around.
Come on, little Roscoe. Get out of here, man.
Remain in the you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to WTF. Can I take your order?
Welcome back. Welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back.
So tell me about your apparel.
Yes.
Who designed the logo?
So, a longtime client, her
Okay.
husband, he has a business called Radical Creative Company,
Okay.
and he does branding. And I sat down with him, and he pretty much came up with this cool design. It's simple, it's basic.
Right. I like it. It's very eye-catching.
Yeah, it's simple and basic, and I loved it. And his name is Jay Dugan. So hit him up because he's passionate about what he does, and he'll work with you. And I appreciate it because he still works with me.
That's what's up.
So keep building.
That's what's
Yeah.
up. Shout out to Jay out there.
Yep.
Also, is there anything new you're working on? Everybody's got so much going on in life right now. Is there anything new you're working on? Any
Yeah.
competitions coming up? Talk to us.
So I'm always challenging myself. I always need something to persevere towards. So what I'm doing now is a competition prep, which I said I was never going to do. Like
Did
a
you say
bikini
competition?
Bikini competition.
Bikini competition.
Yeah, I'm so nervous.
So is that different from weightlifting? Because I know like body styles, it's like, is it bikini? Is it weights?
No, we're lifting.
All right, so it's basically
you gotta
fitness.
have some muscle. Yeah, for sure. So you build the shape, and that's what I'm doing right now. I have a 9-month prep to look forward to,
Okay.
which means my eating is very, very, very strict.
Right, and that's what we're going to talk
Very,
about
very
right
strict.
now. So tell me, what is Jessica Bua eating to keep these abs? Because I got to get on that same program.
So I'm trying to keep it sustainable and realistic.
Okay.
So I've built a program for myself which I really can stick to. So I'm eating my ground beef. I'm eating my steak. I'm eating eggs. I eat quinoa and veggies.
Okay, so
and
basically
that's
high
it.
protein, low carbs.
Yeah, no, my carbs are high.
Okay.
I'm not struggling yet.
Right.
But I think the hardest part is eating the same thing day after day after day after
Right.
day after day for
Right.
weeks on end.
Right.
But it's easy for my lifestyle, so I stick to it. And you want to look good naked. So
That's it. That's why you work out, isn't
I mean,
it?
basically, honestly, yes.
The truth of it all. So what is something people do not know about Jessica Bua?
So I'm actually pretty shy.
Shy.
But
Don't believe her, guys.
But in life you learn to like persevere. So you feel the fear and you do it anyway. So
Okay.
you can't be great if you're scared. So
So you're shy. You would never tell it, guys. On her workout prior, if you would just see her and how she interacts with people, she doesn't seem like the shy type.
well, this is my comfort zone.
Okay.
you
So
know?
once you're out of your comfort zone, then you're a different person.
I'm a different person. If you see me on the
Ah.
streets, I might be a little quiet. It's not that I don't like you or I'm being rude. It's just that I'm shy.
All right, so it's March and it's Women's History Month. So this is a $96 billion industry. How do you feel being a female in this industry that's basically male dominated when it comes to lifting weights and gyms and stuff like that? Talk to us.
I'm here now, so I mean, it doesn't affect me at all. I mean,
Okay.
I'm a strong woman. Men don't intimidate me, and I'm here, so we're killing it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Also, during the pandemic, did you notice a surge in clientele, or were more people working out from home? Were you offering any type of Zoom classes or any virtual training, or was everything in the house and people felt comfortable coming back in?
So, cool story. I was working at a gym prior to COVID.
Okay.
And once COVID hit and everything shut down, I was like, this is a great time to hibernate and kind of just like reevaluate and build all over again. So that's what I did. I went off social media and I reinvented myself. So when I came back 2 months later and I put out there that, hey guys, like I'm going to be training from my home gym,
Okay.
I went from 5 clients that first night to 75 clients
Wow,
by August.
that's major.
That was May to August. Surge. Crazy.
Good.
So in that time frame, I was like, I'm going to open a gym because this is the time. This is
Okay.
now. So
That's what's up. And that's crazy because, when you think about things, especially with clientele and starting up, it's hard. But I know when everybody was sitting down in that pivotal moment, they're like, I got to get myself in shape. and a trainer is where it's going to be at. So
Yeah, straight by the iron's hot.
Yeah, exactly. So your title, what do you consider your title, other than the owner, Amplified?
I consider myself a trainer.
Okay, so a personal trainer.
Yeah.
All right, and people can work one-on-one with you as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Well, listen, before we get out of here, I got to get her to show them abs off one more time.
Man.
Come on, show them abs off.
I mean, I'm trying.
I'm going to pull my shirt up, man.
I'm trying.
Yo, guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of WTF Food and Music. We want to thank the lovely Jessica Bua
for
stopping
me.
by, Amplified Fitness. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Tim McRae from WTF Food and Music. Two things that will always bring people together. And today on the show, I got a mega superstar, restaurateur, podcaster, and aspiring actor. Tim McRae is in the building, y'all. Hey, listen, man, Tim, thank you for having me, bro. Listen, what you're doing with WTF Food and Music, it might be getting overlooked by some people, but it's amazing, man. All my people and followers, make sure they check you out every time that you're on, man. Thank you for having me on the show, brother. I really appreciate it. Yo, listen, we ain't gonna waste no time. I always ask people, what is your version of success? Break it down for us, Tim. You know, Tim, that's a really, really deep question, and I can start in so many different ways, but I have to start by saying the first definition of success is health. Waking up in the morning, man, being blessed to take that first breath, to be able to inhale and exhale, that's the first level of success, because without that, your day is pretty much done. So, to answer it briefly, to me, my idea of success is doing what you love. Are y'all listening? Focusing in on the things that make you happy and chasing your dreams and being consistent. Because success means so many different things to other people, but it just really depends on, like you said, your version of what is the definition. To me, that definition is doing what you love, man. Focusing on whatever it is that makes you happy. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Getting to that next level. Being surrounded by the right people, being in a position to do the things that you love. To me, that's my definition of success. Yeah, it makes sense. So, Tim, I gotta ask you, if you were trying to give advice to somebody that was trying to break into acting, podcasting, or just starting their own business, what would you tell them? You know, Tim, first and foremost, the first thing I would tell them is stay away from the naysayers. Stay away from the people that stagnate your process. And what I mean by that is, you'll know those ones, the people that want to hang out and drink all the time when you're trying to do something else. The people that just don't care about what you're doing. When you're trying to get to another level and grow, you have to sometimes elevate and be separated from these people. And I hate to say it, but it's just the only way you're going to get there is to get that ultimate focus and focus on what really means the most to you and what you want to do. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Yo, that's incredible, man. Listen, Tim, once again, thanks for coming on the show, man. You really dropped some heavy, heavy stuff on my listeners. And I just want to tell everybody out there, sometimes it's always good to have a conversation with yourself. Hey everybody, welcome to the only episode of Triple C, Cafes, Cucinas, and Curbsides. And I'm your host, Fly Blackberry. And today we discover a gem in a parking lot full of rocks. Let's go see what Roscoe's cooking up. Come on. Hey, what's going on, Chef Roscoe? We've been hearing so much about these wings, we had to stop down here and see what the cluck is going on. Yeah, what's up, Fly? I'm glad y'all finally made it, man. I was starting to think y'all social media didn't work or nothing. Hey, bruh, down here. Hey, listen, man, I'm glad y'all finally made it. I want to introduce you to the girl who inspired me to make these wings. Her name Carolina. She right back here, bruh. Hey, Carolina. How you doing?
Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm doing good now.
Do you have to let it linger?
Yo, Fly, you was lingering a little long on that kiss, bruh. Don't get your blackberries burnt by some hot grease.
Oh, Roscoe, please, cut it out.
Girl, you better act right. You know what it is. It's Roscoe time.
I know you ain't up in here with this chicken head eating up all my General Tso's wings.
Nah, babe, you only get my Carolina tangy wings, yo. Man, I'm out of here.
Girl, bye. You look like you've been roller skating at Chicken Bone Beach. Oh, grr.
That's why your tangy wings will never be the General Tso's wings that Roscoe loves so much. Oh, grr.
Yo, what am I doing here, man? Look, man, we be getting a lot of questions from customers. Can you get these handcuffs off me? Just take them off, man. Take them off. I'll talk to you. Just take them off. What kind of questions, man? Shut up! I'm asking the questions here. People want to know, do fries come with that? I keep telling you, everything we do comes with fries. Fries come with everything except for the Asian noodle. Oh, so now you trafficking Asians now, huh? No, man, that's one of the names of our menu items, man. The Asian noodle. No fries come with that. Come on, man. It's on the menu. We keep telling people fries come with it. Fries are included. Fries come with it. Fries come with that. Fries are already with it. Yes, it's crazy. Man. Like, come on, man. I can't even. Damn. Fries come with that. Alright, turn around. Fries are included with every meal except for the Asian noodle and the Orient Express. You know where I'm at, you know what I'm doing. Come get in! What's going on? Welcome to WTF Food and Music, two things that'll always keep people together. Our guest today, Mr. Young Diggy Anderson.
Is that iced tea?
Nope, lemonade.
Is that iced tea?
Lemonade.
Iced tea?
What's with these people, man? Lemonade. Read the sign. Lemonade. Read it.
Okay.
Delicious.
Iced tea at a lemonade stand? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Marin saved by switching to Geico.
Lemonade, man.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
I'm sitting here with my first guest on my second episode, WTF Food and Music, Mr. Diggy Anderson, or better known as Caden Amari Anderson. First of all, tell people where they can find you.
Well, you can find me on a National Geico commercial with Ice-T, the rapper and actor.
Okay, so I gotta ask the question since you brought it up. Ice-T, were you excited about working with him?
Yes. When I was there, and then I saw him, I'm like, could I be on Law & Order?
So you knew who he was, and Mom and Dad didn't have to explain who he was?
No, they had to.
Okay, I'm glad you kept it real. I appreciate that. So my next question for you, Diggy. A lot of people think that parents push their kids into the acting or music business industry. What made you want to become an actor?
What made me want to become an actor? I love TV.
Okay.
And when I was a baby, I didn't run around the house, crawling around the house saying, "Can I get a bottle?" I just sat on the couch watching TV.
Yeah. So you was addicted from TV from the beginning.
Yes.
So those images captured you and pulled you right in.
Yes.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. How did you feel when you first seen yourself on TV?
When I first did my Show Me a Hero commercial, I like when I saw these poodles, and then I was just amazed because I had a set mom. She was the best set mom ever.
Okay, not to cut you off, but was she better than your real mom?
No.
Okay. I just had to throw that in there.
And the thing was that, but one thing I didn't like about it, I had to wear old school clothes.
Oh man, them old school clothes, so everything was baggy, right?
Yes. And I had to wear like this sweater that I didn't really like. I didn't like my fashion. I would just like wearing jeans and my jeans.
Comfortable.
Yes.
Understood.
Or maybe some sweat.
There you go. So, if you could get any role, what would be your dream role as an actor?
To be on Nickelodeon, starring as a superhero.
Whoa, a superhero?
And meeting Jace Norman, he's an actor on Nickelodeon.
Okay.
That's right! I mean, I'm not stupid, but I am here! Hey, did you know that hot dogs aren't made of actual dogs?
Okay, so what would be your superpowers?
My superpowers, I can harness anything in the world.
Whoa, that's deep. Now, what about being invisible? Come on, man, you gotta be invisible. Imagine the stuff you could do if you was invisible.
Yeah, I would like to be invisible. I would like to be invisible because I can just wake up early in the morning, sneak downstairs,
there you go.
And then I can maybe get some Cheez-Its or something.
That would make sense. Okay, so audition after audition, everybody knows in this industry there's a lot of rejection. At 8 years old, going on 9, how do you deal with the rejection?
Well, you just gotta ignore. You can't say, "Oh, somebody's over here talking about me, so I gotta start crying." You can't say that. You just gotta ignore and keep.
Okay. So you gotta have tough skin in this business.
Mm-hmm. And you have to keep pushing yourself to do all this hard work.
There you go. And speaking of hard work, I hear you're doing a lot of stuff right now.
Yes.
Music lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about everything you're involved in, aside from acting.
I do dance, vocal. I do piano. I do karate. A lot of auditions, you're gonna have to dance, sing, do all these stuff.
Okay. Do you ever feel that you're doing too much?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Because you always have to push yourself. It's about hard work.
There you go.
And sometimes...
Listen up, people. This is coming from an 8-year-old kid. Hard work. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And sometimes it's gonna be, you have to work smarter. Some people say work harder. And you do have to work hard. It's just that sometimes, like if you're an entrepreneur, sometimes in life you're gonna have to work smart.
There you go. That makes a lot of sense. And that sounds like a young man that knows what he's talking about. And I heard you mention that big word, entrepreneur. What do you know about being an entrepreneur?
For a fact, I am actually an entrepreneur myself.
Okay.
My dad's an entrepreneur. My mom's
which is a great example. Great example. So, Diggy, I like what you're talking about. This is coming from an 8-year-old kid. So what we're talking about is a child actor who is dancing, singing, doing everything out there in the industry. What's next for Diggy?
What's next? what's next? I wanna be like a real, not famous, but I wanna be a real hard-working actor.
Okay, so you want to be consistent working.
I don't care about if people say, "Oh, Katie Murray Anderson's over there." Oh, I don't care about that. I just wanna work hard.
Good. You want to put in the work. I understand that. So, how do you feel about people reacting to you now that you have a national commercial and being on TV? How do people react when they see you?
It's nice, but I don't need it.
Okay.
I mean, I want it, but I don't need it.
Right. So you're humble though.
Yes.
All right. So if somebody comes up wants to take a picture, you'll take a picture, give them an autograph.
Yeah.
Good. Because what that does is that inspires somebody else to say, you know what, I met that guy and he's real cool. He's down to earth and he's a regular kid. All right. So I gotta ask you, speaking of regular kids in school, do the kids in school treat you different?
No, they treat me the same.
So what advice would you give to any other child actors coming into the business?
I would say that if you want to become an actor, it's not about fame. It's not about popularity. It's about working hard and being consistent.
Oh, I hope y'all listening. Is anybody listening? Can we rewind that?
If you want to become an actor, it's not about fame. It's not about popularity. It's about working hard and being consistent.
So with that being said, if you had to deal with one of the best directors in the business, who would you want to work with? And
I
why?
wanted to work with Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider, okay. Dan Schneider, I hope you're watching. And why Dan Schneider?
Because I love Nickelodeon. He's really funny, and it'll really entertain you. Get all your emotions out of your body. And I like it in Dan Schneider because all the things that he wrote and direct, I just love it.
Okay, that makes sense. So Dan Schneider, if you're listening, got a young actor right here calling for you, all right? So how are you doing in school? That should have been the first question. I apologize, everybody, because you got to stay in school.
Yes.
You got to learn. Even if you're a working actor, there are tutors out there that go out with you on the road. Your parents and everybody make sure that you get your education. So how are you doing in school?
Fractions. I don't like fractions at all. I mean,
I don't think anybody likes fractions.
I don't like third grade and fourth grade math, but you just gotta do it because if you don't have that, and then that means that in life you're not gonna be successful at all.
Yeah, because somebody's gonna be fractionally taking away your money or dividing your money away from you, right?
And then you're gonna be like if you go to the store and get some groceries and you just give them all the money that you have, then you'll be like, what?
That's what's up. Well, listen, we're gonna take a small pause because I don't know about y'all, but my stomach's starting to rumble. So we'll get something to eat, man. We're here at Daisy's Taste of Cuba food truck in Garwood, New Jersey.
Yes,
so
I'm hungry.
I know you're hungry, brother, and so am I. All right, what you want, man? What you feeling today?
I'll get some French fries, chicken sandwich.
Okay, anything to drink?
I'll get one.
Okay, Freddie, I'm gonna have the Cubano, and I'm gonna take some churros, man. I don't have no money, man.
Oh, I got the money right here.
I want that Donald Trump money. I want that Donald Trump money. I want that Donald Trump money. All my life I need to get paid.
Diggy, where you get that from? Yo, it must be Diggy's well.
Trying to figure out ways, rolling up and down the freeway.
So I'm Dominique. I'm Caden's mom. I currently work in nonprofit. I do a variety of things in nonprofit. I'm actually, I know Caden said earlier that I'm training to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to open my own nonprofit within the next year or so.
Okay.
But in my free time, my fun thing that I'm really trying to explore right now is podcasting. I have a podcast with my friends.
What's it called?
It's called Hella Queens.
Okay, where can they find you?
Apple Podcasts and SoundCloud. We're on there. So that's what I'm really focusing on. Diggy's World is #1. As you heard my husband say, he's the president of Diggy's World Entertainment. Yes, he's an actor, but he's also a brand. So we make sure that everything that Diggy's does in acting and entertainment world, that it goes under his brand name. So we're making sure that we set him up for the future.
My name is Al Shakis. I go by Keys. I'm the father, husband, Dominique, of course. I run a mobile massage company, and obviously president of Diggy's World Entertainment. I just want him to be a happy, successful kid. You know, we talk a little bit about college, of course. You know, especially we grew up in Newark, so Brick City, yes. So prime example, myself, I was one of the first to graduate from college from my neighborhood. So to be able to pass that down to the next generation with Diggy, man, I just want to install greatness in him. You know, so in the future, you know, success with anything that he loves to do, whether it's eating, dancing, acting, you know, we tend to engage that, manifest that, and put it out in the universe.
All right, listen, where can we find Diggy and all of y'all information? But we'll start with the superstar in the middle.
You can find me on Twitter. That's one thing. You can find me on my vlog, Diggy's World. I got the shirt right here.
On YouTube, we got a blog on YouTube, Diggy's World, following this young guy and his passion of acting. I think that what we really like to do on our YouTube channel is that a lot of child actors and a lot of parents don't show you, you know, how they got there. So we show you a little bit behind the scenes and how the process of how we're getting there. Exactly. You always see the person who made it. You never saw the trail of, you know, that whole obstacle course of taking them. So we like to show them, you know, our viewers that and what's going on with that. We get a lot of rejection. We go on hundreds and hundreds audition. We might only get 2 yeses. So, you know, everything is not a constant yes battle. It's always a battle with that. You can also find Diggy on Instagram at Diggy's World. Where else can we find Diggy? On YouTube, not YouTube, we say YouTube, Facebook. We have a Facebook business page at Diggy's World.
So all social media platforms, you can find Diggy's World.
And the man with the golden hands. Yeah. Where can we find your golden hands?
One of the best in the world. Yes.
I ain't talking about karate, y'all.
Yes, one of the best in the world. So I have a mobile massage company that's within New Jersey, New York, and Atlanta. It's BWS Massage or Demand. So on Instagram with BWS_massage. You can find us on Facebook, BWS Massage or Demand, as well as Twitter and other social media platforms.
Okay. Well, listen, man, I'd like to thank y'all for coming out today.
Appreciate
it's a blessing, man. Diggy, I'm going to see you again.
I've been out for 6 days, trying to figure out ways, rolling up and down the freeway. All my life I need to get paid. I want that Donald Trump money. I want that Donald Trump money. I want that Donald Trump money. All my life I need to get paid. I've been out for 6 days, trying to figure out ways, rolling up and down the freeway. All my life I need to get paid. I want that Donald Trump money.
Yo, it's your boy. Where am I at? What am I doing? I can't tell you, but I'm in the Outer Banks. And I ran into 2 people from where else? New Jersey. Talk to them, guys. Tell me a little story, man.
Yeah,
where you from?
Across the bar. Yeah, from Ewing, New Jersey. You know, graduated from Ewing High. And I'm like, no way, that's not Tim McRae. Best food in Ewing.
Oh, thank you, bro. You're going to make me cry, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
One and no one.
There you go.
New Jersey itself. Absolutely.
There you go, man. West Trenton in the house.
No better people in the world.
Oh, thank you, man. You guys made me cry over there sitting at the bar, bro. Or maybe it was the whiskey, or maybe it was the Heineken. I don't know, but we ain't done yet. And we've seen a great pair of manly glands. You want to jump in here? We get video of it. Your man will kill me. Come on, man. Where else can you get that? Only in the Outer Banks, baby. You know where I'm at? You know what I'm doing. Come get it.
Y'all came on the wrong day, man.
No, it's tonight.
No,
Thursday, May 27th.
Look, man, check your Palm Pilots.
Who's it hosted by?
Fake Boy.
Right, Big Mama Badass, some black outlaw named Dirty the Kid.
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard of him. I heard of him.
got your beer
Man, funny. Wait a minute. What's this?
BYOB,
So y'all really brought a big ass bottle?
Yeah, we're gonna be here a while.
No, man. Bring your own bottle, man. Bring your own drinks.
Man, it's
you
the
can't
same
just drink.
Bro. It's a lot.
But no, you know it don't work like that. Look, I'm counting you, this one,
this one, and you. That's phone.
Officer Carlos, man, why you giving us a hard time? We just came out for some comedy. I brought my own bottle. I'll pay like I weigh. I don't care how much it costs. They said BYOB.
All right, man, I'll tell you what. Listen, you and your big-ass Heineken bottles need to get the fuck out of here. Go ahead and turn around, walk back to your vehicles right now before we have a situation. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It was great talking to you. Have a good night. Wow. I'm done. Let's get out of here. All right, man. Hey. I know where you live at.
Thanks a lot.
Don't come around here.
Man, nah. We ain't never coming back. No, forget it. Nah. It was Thursday, May 27th.
May 27th.
From 7 to 12.
7 to 12.
The Where's the Funny show at the Island Bar and Grill.
I don't understand.
$24.95.
Man, there's something wrong with it. No, that's just, no, we're right.
Hey, Lawrence.
Yes.
Man, that guy crazy, man.
I don't
Bought this big ass bottle for nothing. Let's go get drunk.
Let's go get drunk.
Let's
go do it.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, you know where I'm at, you know what I'm doing. I'm at the Island Bar and Grill, 2495 Brunswick Pike, all right? We're doing a comedy show here, Thursday, May 27th, from 7 to 12. And wait, I got the information for you.
What do you got for him, T? It's BYOB.
BYOB.
Look at that.
You
There
tired
you
of
go.
paying high prices for liquor and beer?
Why?
Bring your own bottle. Or get sauced up before you get there.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
And we got some great comedians here. We're gonna have Big Mama Badass, we're gonna have Fake Will Wright, and we're gonna have Billy the Kid. So make sure you don't miss on this one. And like you said, it's BYOB.
BYOB. And that don't stand for
Can't
bring
miss
your own
it.
bonnet. That means bring your own bottle.
Yeah.
All right? So come up in here, toss it up with us.
Go hard or go home.
Has this ever happened to you before? Have you ever lost your stamina?
Can you guys...
Unleash your inner beast with the Rich and Tim Sex Pill.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy. You know where I'm at. You know what I'm doing. I'm back with a new episode of WTF Food and Music. 2 ingredients that will always bring people together. My special guest tonight is the beautiful, multi-talented Ebony Nicole Johnson.
What up, Tim?
Talk to me, girl.
So, hi, Tim. I don't know if I should be calling you Uncle Tim, Uncle Daddy Tim, whatever. Like, I feel like my whole life I called you Tim, but you didn't stop me.
You can call me whatever you want on this show.
Works for me.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, please listen. This is long overdue.
This is actually really crazy.
Yeah. Not only is it crazy, it's long overdue. As people know or may not know, you are a multi-talented entrepreneur. So we're going to start off with the basics. We're going to go way back to the day when you used to dribble a basketball. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I mean, you know, I'm, again, as he introduced me as, I'm Ebony, born and raised here in Trent, New Jersey. I'm a sibling. Got my kids, got my family, and just I'm doing it up right now. Basketball, he brought that up. Wow.
I had to. That's why I noticed that was your first talent that I noticed. Aside from dancing, but we'll get to that.
That was my first talent. And I mean, I feel like that's one of those talents that are kind of like just, you know, when you're born into something, it kind of just, the apple didn't fall too far from the tree, my mom and dad.
So you say you came from a family of ballers.
Oh, yeah. Literally, figuratively and literally.
Okay.
So, you know, nonetheless, I dribbled a few basketballs here and there. Played on the state winning team for Ewing High.
Okay,
Shout
what
out
year
to
was
my
that?
girls. That was 98.
Okay.
I was a freshman in high school and I was on the senior team at the time. And, you know, we
So
rocked
how'd you manage that? Because a lot of freshmen
that was
don't make.
lot. Well, nothing for nothing. You know, I guess at the time they felt that was dope enough to be on the team. But I want to talk about something with that because the experience was amazing.
Okay.
But it was scary because it was a lot of press and a lot of people that wanted to be around us at that time because it was like a spotlight of just
some people
stardom.
some people get scared of the spotlight.
I mean, again, I was in ninth grade at the time, and it's like you got the state, the people in the area from God knows where. We took pictures out at the time it was Trenton Thunder.
Okay.
Is it still called Trenton Thunder?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
What's left of it?
We we did pictures there, and it was in the newspaper. We were on like the cover of the newspapers that year, and it was amazing. But again, it was like,
Right.
I don't know if I like this.
So that was basically almost like your first taste of stardom.
Yes, it was.
I don't even like to use the word stardom because people that are in the public eye, when you put yourself out there, you're always going to be in the public eye. We don't want to use the word stardom, but when you put yourself out there, you got to be ready for what comes back.
That is true, and I wasn't ready. No.
No,
I wasn't ready. I mean, I think really why I wasn't ready is because again, I was a kid still, and I wasn't the kind of person that wanted that attention on me or that kind of attention on me.
Right. At least you thought.
At least I thought. Until I got a little older, seasoned, if you will.
Seasoned. I like that. Seasoned. All right. So basketball. So now we're gonna move into the next natural rhythm of the body. This girl used to dance around the house and just be annoying.
Annoying?
When I say annoying, it was like we just wanted to take the batteries out of you and sit you down somewhere. The Energizer Bunny had nothing on you.
That was me.
Yeah, so I mean, she started jumping around and jumping around. So tell us about dance and what started your love for movement.
I'll be honest, I think from our conversation just earlier today, and finding out that my grandmother, your mother, used to leave church early to go to, what was that place called?
They called them sock hops.
Sock hops.
Yeah, so
down south. In Dillon, South Carolina, sock hops.
The dirty South.
My grandmother was a dancer, and I didn't know this. Not a dancer like that, y'all.
Right,
she still praised the Lord. But I'm just saying, like, she had a mean two steps, and she was cutting the rug, and I just feel like, again, that's that genetic feeling.
We'll call it the genetic mutation.
Or juice.
Yeah.
Genetic juice.
There you go.
And my mom, she loves to dance. And I just feel like, I don't know, my metabolism has always been like on 125 or so. And I feel like for me, music especially, music in general, it makes you want to do things. And for me, even when I don't have music, I'm still bopping. Like, y'all might catch me a couple times when he's talking, like, whatever you just said, Uncle Till.
Do she hear music? Because I don't hear it.
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good.
While we talking about music, what were some of your influences? As far as music is concerned, what were some of your musical influences growing up as a child?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, boy.
First one, Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Whitney Houston.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Stylistics. The Stylistics. Oh my goodness. We're really going back. Boys to Men.
Okay.
New Edition, Ralph Tresvant, all them, Brandy, Monica, Aaliyah, like the list goes on. And then if you want to even switch it up a bit, because I was into rock and pop sometimes too. Like I loved the Cranberries.
Okay.
I loved, Green Day. I loved, oh my gosh, Nirvana a little bit. But, I have my thing a little bit with them. And then you got Dave Matthews Band. So like I'm just, my influence is realm from Michael, but it expanded to, just these others. And of course, hip hop, you got Biggie, you got Jay-Z, but you also got the Roots, you got, Kendrick Lamar, all these people that I kind of, again, being that annoying person that jumped around so much, I heard these tunes through you and even through my dad or, then we got the gospel that we heard. So it's just all of that. The main influencer for me was Michael.
And I guess we might as well let the cat out of the bag because some people might not know or do know, but I'm actually her uncle.
Daddy,
so
Uncle Daddy.
Yeah, she called me Uncle Daddy. So I had the opportunity to really watch her blossom. When I say blossom, I'm not talking about the white show. I'm talking about blossom and the fact of grow into the woman that she is now. So I noticed her talents early on. And I always had a knack for spotting talent.
He did. He did.
So as you already know, I mean, I see this girl, man, come up from here to there to, oh my God, to no,
all the stages,
to don't.
No. Ebony, don't do it.
Yeah. So, okay, so we already know about that. So as she got a little older, she started venturing into something. And I got a little worried in the beginning because I didn't know where she was going with it. She got into modeling.
Eek.
Now, as an uncle, you know, you see pictures of your niece and you don't want to look at some of them. And you say to yourself, wow,
Implied nudity.
Right, no nudity. It was, provocative. We'll use the word provocative. Is that a good word? Provocative.
It had you thinking, like, what are you doing?
So, I'm looking at these pictures. I'm like, oh, that's a good picture, but my niece can't look. What's going on here? But tell us about your modeling career.
So I started out modeling when I left college. I was in school in Delaware, Goldie Beacom, to be exact. It was a private business school.
Okay.
And when I left from there, I was just like, you know what? Number one, I don't want to do the school thing anymore. I'm coming home. I'm going to work. But I also wanted to utilize my other natural gift that I was told, you're tall. Use your legs. Get into those fashion shows, Eb. Do this because you got the walk. You got the look. Use those legs.
And she got a mean walk, yo, let me tell y'all.
Hey, Kiki.
She got a mean walk. We're going to get into that a little bit, too.
So, I mean, that all, was fun and dandy around that young, tender age of my growing into my 18, 19, season or whatever.
Okay.
And what stopped it, I ain't going to lie to you, I grew out of wanting different male photographers. And I put quote unquote because a lot of them weren't the crazy, weird, uncomfortable type.
Right.
But the ones that were really, I guess, that way, one of them actually showed it off. Quick example, quick story. So I was headed to a photo shoot in Philly. I always went with someone, whether it was my brother at the time or whether it's my dad.
Always
whatever.
Travel with a buddy. Anywhere
Always,
you go.
always
Especially
wanted
as
to,
a female on any type of shoot, any type of thing you're doing, interview, whatever. Always have a travel buddy with you.
Always have a travel buddy. And again, if it can't be a guy, just make sure you at least have two females if you can. So we're traveling, to Philly, my dad, myself, and my dad's friend. And headed over to the shoot. I hit the guy back up and I'm calling him and he answers and he's like, hey, I'm like, hey, we're here. And he goes, we? I'm like, yeah, my dad and myself, like, we're here. He hung up on me. Now, mind you, we were at what looked like a kind of warehouse building. And it didn't look like anybody was in there or anything. And it was during the day, but still
shady.
Still very shady, right? So when he hung up and I kept calling back, I called back maybe 3 times. My dad said, do not block his number. Well, at the time there wasn't a way to block it, but I just made sure I didn't answer.
Right. On your flip phone.
And that was it from there. That was it. I think I was about like maybe 21, 22 at that age. And I said, no more. Okay. I don't want to be that woman that goes to these shoots feeling so uncomfortable. Right. So I said, plus on top of that, you ain't liking what they doing for you anyway. You could probably take better pictures than that. You know what I mean? So
right.
I went ahead and I was like, I want to give back to the women that are feeling uncomfortable, taking these pictures with these uncomfortable men out here, just wanting to have eye candy and stuff when they're, computer screens or whatever to fix and stuff. No. Right. So I took it upon myself to be like, okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and just make this my thing. It was a hobby, but I made it my thing. Okay. I made it something for us women to feel comfortable,
That's what's up. So. That's what's up.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket.
You got something on my burger, yo.
Welcome back to that same old place.
I got some money. How much can I get for this?
Well, the names have all changed since you hung around.
Come on, little Roscoe. Get out of here, man.
Remain and they turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to WTF. Can I take your order?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
right, we're back after that short commercial break, and I'm still here again with my special guest, Ebony Nicole Johnson.
Hey guys.
All right. So we just ended on the modeling segment. We talked about that. So I noticed you took a turn where you went from being in front of the camera to jumping behind the camera.
Yeah.
I like to call her a female sniper. Yeah. So we're about to get into this right now. So talk to me about your love for photography.
Wow.
And obviously we know what got you there, but tell us about it.
But it's crazy because while you know that part, there's something else that I'm learning through as I grow older. These influences that I unknowingly must have had. Grandmom had a camera, a Polaroid camera, that she would take pictures of everything.
And did she?
Everything. It could be a toenail. She took a picture of it. But it's just, I'm realizing, like what you see as a child, you tend to almost become that. You know what I mean? If that's the turn that you find to work for you. Right. And I realized too, my mom, she had the disposable. She didn't have the Polaroid. But she took pictures of everything.
Did she?
Stand over here. Take a picture. Now, mind you, my mom has over 8,000 photos in her phone that she has not removed since 2007, you guys. 2007. Let's make sure we timestamp that.
Yeah. Do the math. She still got some photo rolls at the photo shack in the parking lot of an old boarded up photo Kodak
oh my
copy
gosh.
plates.
Between like Eckerd Pharmacy, like, you know, the photo pharmacy part, whatever. But I mean, that's really, in learning more about, like I said, about myself, that's really, I guess, where it started. And then there's this one day that when I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this with the camera and stuff. I had my family gift me for Valentine's Day, you know, a camera, because they said, I'm tired of you taking these dope pictures with your cell phone. No problem, cool. So, you know, that's really when it all just started. I took a really cool picture of the girls, my two daughters, and they were about 2 and 4 years old. And I submitted it into Art All Night for the first time ever. So this, again, is going back into like 2012 now, when I really started. And I just been going ever since.
She was bit by the photo.
I was bit, yeah, I was. And again, it helps you when you have great supporters.
Right.
People that don't mind being your guinea pigs or your examples.
Right.
Knowing that you're cutting off half their head, they don't care. It still looks dope. Still do it. Keep going, girl.
We got your back.
But you know, like, you know, it was good to hear the positive things that were coming from me, even though I, you know, wasn't that great, but nonetheless, all the years into it,
Well, greatness is something that you walk into, people. So, you know, everybody that starts something is not great. So greatness is something that you walk into, and I think you're walking into it very well.
Thank
so you keep stepping into greatness.
I am, and I'm going to dance too.
You going to dance to the greatness.
I'm going to dance to the greatness.
Oh my God. So we're going to keep it right moving. So everybody knows a woman has a lot to do. You're obviously you have a family.
Yeah.
How do you make time to do everything that you're doing? Because a lot of people say, oh, she's doing too much or you're not doing enough. To me, we were born as multitaskers. Always happen. Oh, wait a minute. You know what?
At the door.
Yeah, somebody's at the door. So what we're going to do is we're going to see who's at the door. Because I think, you know.
Look who's got a message. Look who's got a message.
Being that this is WTF food and music.
Anything could happen.
Anything can happen. So wait a minute. Let me go check. I'm going to leave the camera. Y'all enjoy Ebony for a minute. I'm just going to step off camera for 1 second. And looks like we got something here.
Hey, what is this? Oh, this is impossible. No, he is not. No wonder why he told me don't worry about eating.
Thank you, man.
Oh my!
All right, listen, y'all.
Oh my gosh!
One of her favorite meals in the whole world is pizza.
Oh
all right?
my God.
There's supposed to be pepperoni on here, but we got the plain, so we'll take that as well. back, and let me tell you something. That pizza just saved my life because we've been sipping on some drinks.
Junky drinks.
Yep. But also, we are hydrated. All right. Shout out to my sponsor, Eternal Water.
Eternally hydrated.
Eternally hydrated. So that pizza, we'll talk about that on the next segment because I want to make them one of our sponsors. But anyway, back to you. So, Mother.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, please. It was part of the plan. This is
Clearly.
WTF.
Well
Food and
played,
Music.
WTF. Well played.
They thought I was going to do a cooking show. Gotcha. So anyway, we're back. Mother, entrepreneur, model, photographer.
Yeah.
Go right back into everything we were just talking about. How do you keep the balance with everything that you got going on?
So being a mommy of 3, my youngest being 5, my son, and my oldest being 13. I'm not gonna lie, my oldest helps a lot.
Oh, I'm sure.
So and that's without having to like force her to. She sees what I'm doing, and even my middle child Angel, she sees what I'm doing too. So they have this thing where they're like, "Mommy, can I help? Can I this? Can I do that now?" And now it kind of it relieves some of that stress.
Right.
But I will say there are days, especially with the kids being with COVID, under their schools being all virtual right now. Like,
shout out to all your teachers. I'm sorry, moms and dads out there.
So it's those days where I'm still trying to find that balance.
Right. As I'm sure everybody is.
But it's weird. It's like, I guess I still have that feeling of knowing I can get it done. Like, I'm not big on scheduling, but at the end of the day, like if I know my son has to be on this call or this virtual, class at this time, that's when I take my moment to do and
help
work
him
on
because he's a
whatever
little younger.
Yeah, he needs the help. So
Right.
it's kindergarten, man. It's kindergarten. I don't know what you want from us kids, but it's kindergarten. So I mean, it's definitely not easy. It's definitely not easy, and it's not for the
Okay.
But
so
I'm doing it
as you should. Next, actress, entrepreneur. So you've been doing a little acting.
Yeah.
So I've seen you in a few things. You also play Sonia, the therapist in the Blue Labyrinth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you also have some commercials that you've been in.
I have. I wonder what they are.
I don't know. Tell us about your character.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? So I'm Kiki. Hey everyone, I'm Kiki on WTF and Food Truck, And that role was gifted to me by this guy here. It's kind of one of those, you go and play this.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
But I gave my little twist with it. Like
Yes.
I came with the character that I felt was best. And to be honest with y'all, that's me.
Right.
Not too much of Kiki is me, but the bubbliness, the real hype and loudness, that's me.
Right. And we have some more stuff coming up, so y'all stay tuned. You're not done seeing her yet. Listen, we got to talk about the most important thing. And,
wow.
First of all, let's start with Everyday Melanin magazine.
Yeah, my baby.
You're the editor-in-chief of a platform that's truly needed right now.
Yeah.
And to be female-run, melanated female-run, tell us about Everyday Melanin magazine and what it means to you.
First off, don't you just like how that rolls off
I
your
know.
tongue?
Sometimes we got pizza in your mouth. Everyday Melanin magazine.
Pizza and cheese, but no. Everyday Melanin magazine is basically a magazine that I wanted to give back to the community, and to highlight those, especially the ones surrounding me, i.e. you or my friends and other family that are doing a damn thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not too much, or it's not too often that you see us local celebrities getting our, our shine.
Y'all heard that? Local celebrities.
And I just really wanted to, zero in on everyone that's doing something dope and keeping it positive. And, I get it. It's a melanated magazine, but it's really for everyone.
Right.
Everyone.
You say it again, because a lot of people don't understand. When they see the name, they want to pigeonhole you.
Yeah,
So
no.
say it one more time.
It's for everyone.
It's for
and
everyone.
melanin is in everyone's skin, actually.
Yes, it is.
It's in everyone.
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, it's what I felt was needed and what was necessary.
Okay.
And how it came up, it was because again, with photography, you can do but so much.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I need to be
What do I do
creative
next?
again. What's
Exactly.
next? I don't want to be stagnant just sitting here just taking pictures. And again, that's another way I gave back to people. But, you know, the magazine was like, it came to me in a dream.
In a dream, that's what always
It
happens.
came to me in a dream.
I ain't gonna tell you what come to me in dreams, though.
And I just, you know, I ran with that dream. I was like, okay, God, I see you. I
That's
see what
what's
you're
up.
trying to do.
That's
And
what's up. And the creator will talk to all of us, man. Everybody has something creative inside of them. You just gotta find what it is.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, we sat right over there on your couch and I came to you with 3 options of the magazine name.
Yep.
And I actually remembered I wanted to have the word black in it, but not the word, not that bold word black. And again, you know, my name's Ebony. Ebony's already taken. So we couldn't do that. We couldn't use Ebony.
You could have did Ebony Nicole Johnson magazine.
It's not the same. So, you know, I'm happy that with me coming, again, I come to this guy almost for everything, guys. So coming to you about, you know, starting this kind of venture or whatever. One thing he did tell me, Ebony, just make sure it's something you want to do and you can continue to do it.
Consistency is the key to anything that you're doing in life. You have to be consistent. You can't start and stop, start and stop, and start and stop and wonder how things don't get done. You have to be consistent. Hard work, consistency is how you get to the bag.
Absolutely.
All right. So, going right into that, I like the way you said it. So, a long time ago, she told me that she was planning on leaving her job. So now this segment is going to be called How Leaving Her Job Saved Her Life.
Yeah.
So explain that to my viewers.
So, back in 2018, now mind you, I loved my job. I still love them and everything. But I realized
If you don't mind me asking, what field were you in?
I was in.
You don't have to say the company's name.
No, I was in it was fine fragrance, makeup, and basically bath, body, beauty products.
Okay.
That, you know. So nonetheless, I loved my job. I loved I loved how I got into there and everything about it, and I felt like I could be my artsy self in a sense. I also did a little photography stuff for them in there or whatever. It wasn't nothing major, but it was major enough to make sure that you know it was for the job.
Right.
And I realized that in 2018, in March, it was so weird how all of this happened. 2018, I said to myself, and I put it out there to the universe.
You have to.
I'm not going to be here because I started the magazine in 2017, and I launched it in 2017 of October. So when that time frame came around, it was like, okay, Eb, what are you going to do? All right, well, you know, I'm going to go ahead and leave a job. That was 2018, guys.
Okay.
So January 2019 rolls in, and I was stressed. When I say stressed, I mean to a point where I was almost dying, stressed. I remember waking up one morning, it was kind of now in the next month of February, and I was getting ready to, I was about to get up to physically go to work, and I could not move. It was almost like, now again, I'm pretty religious, you know, coming from a religious background, grandparents both being evangelists. So I had this pressure on my chest. It was almost like God was like stomping on me, like, didn't you say that you was going to be leaving next year around this time?
And I know that pressure that you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
It was like, it was so crazy. But again, I was there and I'm like, what is, and I didn't realize it until I made that move. So, you know, I ended up being actually out of work because that like that pressure, that stress, it put me in the hospital for a little bit, a couple days. That was it. But at the same time, I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing until I was like, okay, well, I cannot go back to work. So I resigned, crazy enough, on my 7-year anniversary of a job.
Wow.
And it didn't dawn on me until my boss sent me an email saying, congratulations on your 7 years. And then next thing you know, it's this resignation coming through like, wait a minute, what are we doing? What is going on? But I had to do it for the sanity of myself, my health. That was the most detrimental thing because again, I was going through so much at that time. And again, it's not easy to balance all these things, guys.
No, not at all.
But in realizing that I was able to get to that point and do that resignation, that's when all that weight,
all that pressure was released.
That pressure in the chest was no longer there, and I was able to sleep at night. And I'm like, okay, God, again, I see you. All right, cool. So that leaving that 9 to 5 is what saved my life.
Okay. You heard it here. Leaving her 9 to 5 saved her life. Well, listen, we want to thank you for coming out. We appreciate everything that you're doing. If you guys don't know anything about this lady, look her up. Give everybody your social media while you got the camera.
Sure. So you can follow me on Instagram. It's Everyday Melanin Magazine. It's everyday_melanin_magazine Instagram. And you can also look or check out our website, everydaymelaninmagazine.com. And from there, you'll be able to see everything, and you'll be able to follow all the other things that I pretty much do. So
there you go.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Listen, you know where I'm at. You know what I'm doing. You can find me anywhere. Just Google me. Nah. WTF Food and Music. Check out the show, y'all. We got more episodes coming. We thank the lovely Ebony Nicole Johnson for being here. Thank our producer, 78 Way Studio, and everybody else that just shares in what we do. Eternal Water, one of our sponsors. We'd like to thank them as well for keeping us hydrated when everybody else is dry. So that's it, y'all. I'll see you in the next episode.
Peace.
Terrence, your order's up. Terrence, your order's up. Terrence.
That's me.
Yo, here you go, Terrence. Your order's up, brother. GTW. And by the way, my man, you are 50th customer.
Oh.
Get a free hat, bro.
Wow, Tim, I appreciate that, man.
Come on, man. You know what it is, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Always
Have a good
back.
day, brother. Thank you.
Right.
Appreciate your business.
Hey Tim, what's going on, man? How are you?
Yo, what's up, Hoppy? How you doing, bro?
I get to order them WTF fries, man.
You need to order fries? I got you, man. Coming right up.
Man, I can't believe how long it took me to get here. I mean, they got the road all blocked up. It used to be 2 lanes. 2 lanes here, 2 lanes there. Now they got a pole in the middle of the road. You got to go around that. There's no more merge on, merge off. You got to make left turn. It's like a whole DMV course around here. I can't believe how long it took me. What takes me 5 minutes took me an hour or 10 minutes to get here. I mean, it's off the hook and I can't get it. Man, I'll tell you, it's just insane. It really, really is. You know, just keep it the way it was, keep life simple, but no, we gotta mess everything up, throw everybody off who don't know, and now that they, you know, it's, you know what I'm talking about, man. I mean, it is what it is, you know.
Hey, Tim!
Yo, what's up, Kiki? Looking good, girl.
Can't cut today, man. My Kiko diet is on and popping.
Yeah, okay. Kiko? When in the world is a Kiko diet?
I'll be back in the fall.
Kiki got a fat hamburger with a little bit of calories. All right, here you go, Hop.
Oh, Tim, man, thanks a lot, man.
Enjoy,
Appreciate
brother.
it.
Yo, have a good weekend,
yeah,
man.
You do the same, man. Thanks
All right.
so much, man.
No
This is
problem.
great. Thank you.
What you doing here with your complaining ass, Hoppy?
What? I'm
Just here to get my mama some fries, man. Why? What's up?
Get your complaining ass out of here, Hoppy. Yo, what's up, Tim?
Damn, Bilal, you don't know how happy I am to see you, bro. It's all bullshit with that guy Hoppy. All he does is complain about everything. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense. You know he's gonna cry when he get in the Jeep.
Those are my mama's fries. What the fuck? It's all bullshit.
Yo, Bilal, you gonna introduce me to your lady?
I got this, Bilal. You must be that slick mouth wannabe comedian food truck. My name is Ubria Eats Dordashian. I've been seeing you on Instagram.
You mean Instagram? Pleasure to meet you, Ubria. Or should I call you Miss Dordashian?
Yeah, Tim, you got to have a little gelato. Yeah, a little Bilal.
Did you just say gelato? Don't you mean Milano, Bilal?
You just call me when this food's about to be ready that we ordered. I'm eating for two. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, Tim.
So you're having my baby, and it means so much to me.
So Tim, what you gonna do about delivery, man? You gonna use Grubhub, DoorDash, or Uber Eats? People wanna know. Hot girl summer is over, bro. Time for Fat Boy Fall.
Yeah, I don't know about them delivery services, man. They're really expensive, and I don't know if I want to put my 5-star rating in somebody else's hand. But I tell people one thing, if you want WTF, the best thing to do is come get it! Got the thing tight, girl. Glutes looking right. Yo, Kiki got a fat
Yeah, on to a little Bilal. Bilal cheese.
Go.
I got this, Bilal. Wait, fuck.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
It's all good. Go.
Those are my mama fries.
Boy, you're complaining ass Hoppy.
That's it. Go ahead yet. Go ahead yet.
Welcome to WTF. Can I take your order? Keon! Keon! Keon!
What's up, man? Man, they asking if the food is any good.
Man, ask Joe. Hey, Joe. 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 Come out here, man.
Man, they asking if the food any good.
Man, why don't they just try it?
I guess the only way to answer that question is to come get it.
Yo, it's Tim McRae, and I'm here in the Feed the Wolf studio with the artist, Ren Thomas.
What's up, y'all? It's Ren Thomas, Mr. I've Been Nice. They address me as That Ginger. You're checking out WTF Food and Music with my man Tim McRae. Jersey.
Yo, you know who it is, you know where I'm at, and you know what I'm doing. It's your boy, Tim McRae, WTF Food and Music. 2 ingredients that will always bring people together. I'm sitting here with the legendary battle rapper. If you don't know, you about to find out. My man, Ren Thomas.
What's up, brother?
Ren, what's going on, brother?
Man, everything is great. Life is good.
That's what's up. This has been a long time in the makings, man. So,
Yeah.
you know, we're going to just jump right into it, man. So, first of all, I don't know if anybody see what I got on.
The Scumbag Millionaires.
This is a classic right here.
Yeah,
Tell
shout
us
out
a little
to-
bit about the Scumbag Millionaires.
So Scumbag Millionaires is a project by Screw Tape. It was after I did the battle rap scene and all that. I met Screw at a show.
Shout out Screw.
Yeah, Screw's my brother. And he was putting together this project called Scumbag Millionaires. And during that time, I didn't really know who he was, but he sent me this beat produced by Mr. Green. And I jumped on it, sent it back to him. He sent it back, and I thought the track was crazy. And he put it on Scumbag Millionaires, and then it became people's like favorite track on that album. It was called Recognize. And so he started asking me to come out to Philly to perform the record.
Okay.
And every time I came out, it was like, when we did that record, the place would go crazy. So then he started being like, hey, come out and do the record and also do one of yours. And then it turned into 2 of mine. And then people from Philly started being like, yo, who is this guy? And then I started getting my own shows booked in Philadelphia. At this point, I didn't really have a buzz in Jersey. I had a little bit of a buzz in New York because I was a 2013 EO Dub world champ. I placed 3rd in the world. I represented America and England for that. But like, you know, it was very hard to book shows at that time, especially paid shows. And Screw opened up that door in Philadelphia for me, and I really took that scene, you know, as like my home front. And I would go down to Philly. I actually ended up on a bunch of lists saying like top 10 up and coming rappers from Philadelphia.
That's what's up.
And I'm from Jersey, so
and
like,
you know, Philly is that gateway too. Man.
Yeah.
It's one of the major markets.
yeah, it's definitely a hard place to break in because cats will boo you off stage. You know, it was definitely a blessing to be a part of that project. And you know, then me and Screw decided we should do a project together because people really felt our chemistry.
Yo, that was fire. That was
Yeah.
genius, though. It was only right. I mean, it was one of the things that you almost had to do it.
Yeah, so we started working on a couple of records, and then Sensi Star Records approached us, signed us both.
Shout out Sensi Star.
Yeah, shout out
Sensi everything.
J.O. the Last Man, Burke the Jerk, Slaughter Rico, Expo, Tab, Adlib, Ghetto MC. We had a crazy roster. And you know, that was when I went on my first tours. So like the Scumbag Millionaire thing opened up everything. So then I went on tour with Adlib, went to Canada, did a run there, and then we did an American run. And I kind of linked with all the promoters from all those cities. And then eventually, once I did television and was Sway's top 10 of the year and won Team Backpack, after all those things, I was able to put together, based on Adlib's, you know, the way that he was running his tours, I did the same exact thing and hit a lot of those same markets like Montana and Wisconsin, Wyoming, you know, and was able to turn it into my own tour later on down the road. So, you know, every time I see that hoodie, it just brings so much joy to me because like that project is so monumental in my career as well as Screw's career, you know, and like to this day, that's still my brother. You know what I mean? Like we still make music constantly. He was here in the studio the other day and we did a show together in New York. I just love that guy, you know.
That's what's up. And that's why I wore it, man. Because like I said, you know, one thing I love some swag, brother.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Anytime I can promote somebody, but like I said, I always try and keep a memento of these people that I meet. Because we met 6 years ago, roughly.
Damn.
At Jersey Fresh Jam, if I'm not mistaken.
So the reason why I really, really remember this is because we had just got there. And you were like, hey, I want to get one of them CDs and a shirt. And we were like, all right, cool. It's like $30. And you didn't have change of $100. And you gave us $100. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember,
But you gave us $100, and it meant so much to us because we were like, you know, we were so broke at the time, and like we didn't have change for you, and you did that for us. And I was like, yo, I'll forever be grateful for the fact that you did that.
I brought something, bruh. I wanted to open it up with this. I need you to look at that, brother.
Okay, let's get
I need you to look at that.
See what we
I know you got
got.
one hand there with the microphone, you know what I mean? But you should be counting.
Woo! That was.
Wait. Who was that?
That was the young man full of hope. That's when I had hope. That's when I had dreams. That's when I had my little fro, my little tight, my little what's that? My little Brillo.
Yeah.
It's my little Brillo pad. Yeah, that was a young man.
Tell me about that Derek Gaines as a comedian.
This Derek Gaines was young and ambitious. He was 4 years into comedy.
Didn't even curse, y'all.
Didn't curse. He used to say
Mother
truck.
trucker.
He used to say truck.
Mother trucker.
All that.
Okay, we're back again after that commercial break. I hope you all like what you're seeing. And if you want to advertise, please email me at where'sthefood2013@gmail. We'll leave that on the screen for you for later because I don't feel like spelling it out. So anyway, we're back with my man Ren Thomas. Ren, tell us where we at, man. We down here. We in Elizabeth, New Jersey, but it seems like we like subterranean underground. Talk about this spot for a minute.
Right now we're at my my studio, Feed the Wolves studio in Elizabeth, New Jersey. I built this recently. I didn't want to do like a fancy studio, like you would see in.
You want to stay hungry? Stay hungry.
Yeah. So I kind of made it a little bit more grimy, just because like I want the studio to reflect what's in my head.
That's what's up.
Not like I'm not making the studio, like we do rent this out to people, and if anybody has questions of that, they could DM me at Ren Thomas Music on Instagram or any other social media.
That's your social media as well,
it's
right?
at Ren Thomas Music. They'll probably put it right here. So I wanted this. I didn't want to have people come in and see it as like, you know, the fancy boards, because a lot of that stuff is like not really needed anymore. Everything's pretty much digital. So I wanted it to look like the studio I built in my parents' basement when I was a kid. That's exactly what I did here.
And what age was around that when you built that studio?
I was in 8th grade or a freshman in high school, so about 13, 14, something like that.
That's what's up.
My dad helped me build a booth, and I did a lot of my early stuff down there. We used to record on a tape deck, and
4-track.
No, it was a 2-track tape deck, and then I ran it through this mixer, and we would have to
Tascam.
I forget what it was.
Oh, you had the Radio Shack brand. If you don't remember,
I definitely don't remember. It was like my brother's cassette deck, and
that was the actual name of it. My brother's cassette deck.
Yeah. I found it somewhere, but we used to have we would have 5 cats down there rapping on it, and like if somebody messed up, we had to redo the whole song. So like the last person on the track would always mess up. We'd have to re-record the whole thing because it was one take. So we would learn the whole song and do each other's ad-libs. They were great times, great times. But
those are the training grounds that made you who you are now.
Yeah, 100%. You know, a lot of these cats that are coming up now that are younger, they don't know what it's like to not have digital recorded music and like do it analog like the way we were back then. And like those times were so fun. You know what I mean? So like. That's why I created this place to look the way it does.
That's what's up. And trust me, y'all, it looks grimy. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's hip-hop, man.
Yeah.
Hip-hop has that element of grime to it. You know?
Yeah, it shouldn't be clean.
Nah. And, you know, you don't want people to think you in Hollywood, too, because, you know, he's getting to a bag nowadays. But one thing I have to say, man, you kept it real, man.
Thank you.
And you're keeping it real to your roots. And battle rap is grimy, so...
Yeah.
You definitely did a good job on the representation.
Thank you.
I wish y'all could see the ceiling because there's a lot of dope wax up here, y'all. Y'all kids might have. We call wax records.
Yeah.
So I had
vinyls.
Vinyl, yeah. Now, one kid told me he seen a CD in my car. He's like, yo, you got physicals? And I was like, yo, why did you talk about my mom or dad? Like, what do you mean physicals? Like, he's like, the CD, it's a physical copy. I was like, oh, okay. Well, some of the kid lingo I ain't get to yet. So. But anyway,
that's funny.
We got to talk about it, man. I want to jump right into it.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. Sign, man.
Yeah.
VH1.
Yeah.
The show. How did that change people's perception of you as an MC or as a battle rapper?
Well, so when I was 18, I got my first record deal. I feel like I have to start from there.
Yeah, start from the beginning, bro.
I started with my man Tab in Stereo. We had a group called Dead Poet Society. We put out a mixtape, and we got a deal off of it with Vidir Music Group, who was ran by Novell Hodge, and he was part of like Heavy D and the Boys Camp.
Okay.
So we used to go to Mount Vernon and record. We ended up getting shelved for a couple years, and I wasn't really able to put out music.
Right. How long was that contract? Because a lot of
It was
people
two
understand.
2 years.
Okay. When you get shelved, if you're under contract, you can't release any more music because you're under contract. So, when you sign those so-called record deals, everybody, make sure you know what you're getting into and make sure you have a decent lawyer that can protect you against getting shelved or just protect you against a bad contract altogether.
Yeah. I actually just seen the lawyer who did the contract.
You want to state his name?
No.
Okay, no problem. We're going to leave that out.
He's a really good dude.
Okay.
He just didn't know music business. And he was actually in a barber shop that I had been walking through. And then the barber told me later, he was like, that guy said he was your lawyer. And I was like, oh, why didn't he say what's up? And he was like, he said he didn't know how the deal went.
You should have grabbed the razor and told him to close his eyes. You got to shave him real quick.
I didn't even realize it was him.
Give him a little Columbia necktie.
Nah. We're out of love out here.
All love. No violence. Peace.
But so the deal went that way, and then the only thing I could do creatively was basically battle rap. I had done it like, house parties in the street. I had done a lot of like freestyle over competition, freestyle over beat competitions at like colleges and stuff like that, and I always won. So I knew I was nice with it. So then this Jersey battle.
You've been nice.
I've been nice, exactly. So this Jersey battle league called When Animals Attack popped up. And I did that, and I ended up like winning the championship over there. And then Grind Time showed interest, and at the time, Grind Time was the biggest battle league in the world. So I started doing that. I went undefeated for a couple years, and then I went back to music. So then through music, all the years that I did that, then all of a sudden I went on tour. I met these guys from Cali. They told me about Team Backpack. Team Backpack had a competition.
And yo, shout out to Team Backpack, man. A lot of people came through those competitions, and it was nice.
Yeah.
And we sitting with one of them.
Yeah. So there was like 10,000 MCs. I ended up winning, and then someone in the crowd was gonna be was scouting talent for a TV show. So they submitted my name. They flew. Then MTV originally was gonna be the people who were putting the sign show out.
Okay.
But it ended up getting bought by VH1. But they're all under the same umbrella.
Same umbrella.
They're all a
Same
Viacom.
Viacom.
Yeah.
Universal,
So, yeah.
Vivendi. Learn your stuff. People
Yeah.
know who's who because you think everything is a different branch. It's one umbrella.
For sure. So they flew me out to LA. I tried out. I made the show. Then they brought me out to the show. So what people don't see is they basically bring me into a room. I have 2 songs prepared. They bring me into the room, and I walk in, and in front of me is Rick Ross, Lenny S., and The Dream.
I gotta stop you right there. So when you walked into the room, yo, what was the feeling in your stomach? Because normally, it's like being on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
You get that high, and your stomach feels as you're going down. What did you think when you seen those 3 faces in front of you?
Well, the only one that I recognized right away was Rick Ross. Because they were far away. They were like in another room. So like I could see them. And I'm like, is that
was it like a 2-way mirror?
No. It wasn't like I got booked. It wasn't like I got booked. But I see Rick Ross and I'm like, oh damn. And like I didn't really know who The Dream looked different than I had remembered him. Right. Because he's a little older now. But and I remember
real
him,
short too, I hear.
Nah. Okay. I mean, maybe shorter than people would assume. But a lot of rappers are shorter than you would assume they are.
Right.
So like, and Lenny, I had seen his face before, but I wasn't sure who he was. But I knew he was somebody big. And then later on, when they were like, "Yeah, that's Jay-Z's right hand man," I was like,
"Shout out Rock Nation,
yeah,
Jay,
shout
everybody."
out to all 3 moguls. They were great to work with. And so the first song I did, they don't show this on the show. I kill it. And they were like, yeah, that was cool. Let me hear the second song. So the second song comes in. I stutter on my intro. And I'm like, hey, can I run that back? And they were like, no, you're cut.
What?
Yeah, that's how it went down in real life. So I was like, all right, what am I going to do now? So then Rick Ross was like, yo, it says on your, because they have a bio of everybody. You know what I mean? Like American Idol out there. They show you, they have the bio, they know your name and all that. So they're like, it says you're an undefeated battle rapper. We don't believe you. And I was like, cool.
He said, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Exactly. So I was like, I was like, all right, well, I'll battle right now. And they were like, all right, hold on. And they went and they got the kid Nilly and they brought him down.
Ooh, shout out Nilly too.
So, so then they put me in front of him and they're like, all right, battle. And as I'm battling, I'm looking around the room and seeing the producers of the show, like how great that moment was going to be for television. Because it was one of like the highlight moments of the TV show.
Right.
And so I do that and they're like, all right, we're going to keep you around. Because, you know, I did really well. Nilly did really well too. So then from there, then I did like, you know, the different challenges. But in the so I did straight no chaser at the thing. And if you watch the TV show, they're like, wow, he's got this place rocking.
Yeah,
like he's
I've
actually,
seen that.
you know. So then they kind of started to take me serious as a artist as well, not just a battle rapper. But then they kept using me as a battle rapper. And they would come in the studio and listen to everybody else's music and never ask to hear anything that I was doing. So,
why do you think that was?
Because they kind of had me pinned as a battle rapper, which isn't really what I do. It's what I did, and I can do it. Like it's always in my it's always in my bag when I need it, but like it's not what I do. So then they brought me to meet Khaled. I met Khaled. Khaled was like, yo,
shout out Khaled.
Yeah, shout out DJ Khaled.
Another one.
Super nice guy. And Dre from Cool and Dre was with him. And he was like, yo, you need to link this kid with Timberland. And I was like, all right, cool. And then we met DJ Mustard. This wasn't on the show. This got cut out of the show completely.
Wow, that's crazy. Shout out to Mustard too, man. A lot of people don't know Mustard moves around a lot, man.
Yeah.
He's behind the scene on a lot of production.
Yeah. So I did a record while I was in California. Mustard listened to mine and the two other cats that were out there with me. And he picked me. He was like, he's dope. And then we came back. Then they put me in front of Drama. I rapped for Drama. DJ Drama made me spit my verse 3 times because he liked it so much. He kept running it back.
So he hit the rewind on you?
He was it was on his show. I don't know if they ever played it on Shade 45, but it was on. We went up to his radio show. I walked in, Scarface was walking out. I almost freaked out.
That's what's up. Yeah, shout out to Scarface. Big fan of Scarface.
Yeah, me too. And then I start spitting the verse, and he's like, stop. Let's do that again. I got to hear that again. So I did it 3 times, and he was like, oh, it's fire. Now, when we got back, they're playing my music upstairs. So I get to, we get back, and then they start, like Rick Ross had a little bit of beef with one of the kids on the show because he liked the girl. This all plays out on television, so I don't care. This isn't like I'm not snitching on nobody.
Right.
But he liked the one girl, and the girl liked the dude on the show. So then he brought the dude into the room to battle me, and I sent him home.
Right. So they kind of use you as like almost like a Terminator.
Yeah. If you look out
like
the
a
show,
cyborg.
one of the things I said on the show, I was like, Rick Ross just uses me as a weapon. You know what I mean? Like he's basically like just using me to like, you know, eliminate people. Yeah. And then as it went forward, you know, everything I did, I was always number 1, right? So then, all right, I'll tell you how it happened on TV, right? So on TV, you see me do well the whole time, and then they do the final performance, and it looks like I choke.
Yo, let me tell you something, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I was watching that, and I said, ain't no way in the world
Yeah.
Ren Thomas forgot his lyrics.
I'm a world freestyle champion.
Like I knew that was a setup. I knew that there was something wrong there. But
There's never been a time in my life where I couldn't freestyle my way out of a mess up. And like the song that I performed, I had it down pat. So so that's what plays out on TV. And then I go into the room and they're like, we're not giving you the deal because you stopped rapping. Right? That's what they said on TV.
Wow.
But what really happened in real life is they do a dress rehearsal. But now during the dress rehearsal, they brought us to the finale at the club. None of the moguls are there, but all the crowd is there. because they tell these kids like, hey, Rick Ross, they name all the people, Meek Mills, everybody that was going to be there. And then they put it out on Craigslist or Facebook, whatever they do. And all the people come as extras. So the crowd is there, and they're there from like 2 in the afternoon to midnight. So at like 3 in the afternoon, they bring us in to do a dress rehearsal. So you wear the same clothes, you're dressed in all the same stuff, and you perform for that crowd. Now, during that performance, the music stopped. So I stop and I look up, because if you watch, I look up because the DJ booth was up in the air.
Yeah.
So I look up and I'm like, so then they bring it back in, I finish the song, and then afterwards I go to the DJ and I'm like, what happened? He's like, my computer got unplugged. I'm not even gonna get into that, but whatever. I know the way computers work.
Tell-I-Vision.
Yeah, exactly. So then later on that night, if you watch the show, while they're panning the room when I stop rapping, the section with all the celebrities is empty. That was on TV. Yeah, and people didn't catch it because it was like a swoop shot to it and then back. You know what I mean? So like, and people had sent me that clip. They're like, look, there's not even anybody there when you messed up. And I'm like, first of all, I didn't mess up. The music stopped. So, and it was a dress rehearsal. So then I come out that night and I kill it. I was one of 2 people on the show who didn't mess up that finale. And after the show, Meek Mills came up to me, told me I was fire. Chris Rock's brother, I'm not sure what his name is.
Leroy Rock? Is it Leroy? No?
I'm not sure. But he came up to me and said, you did great, blah, blah, blah. Everybody says, yo, you're super dope, super dope. Now, when I got to the next day, they brought us to Dream's mansion or whatever, and then that's where they told us if we got a deal or not. So they bring me in, and Dream's like, you're not what I'm looking for. Obviously, I'm not a singer. And I don't make pop rap music, so whatever. And then Ross was like, hip-hop needs you, right? But you just don't fit what I'm trying to do.
What he's trying to do? That was his way of saying that you're not marketable?
I guess so.
Because, what's marketable nowadays? I mean, look around the industry. There's a lot of cats that's not marketable, but they're still making good music.
The thing is like Meek Mill was a battler.
Of course.
So like, I don't know, but whatever. That's what Ross says. And then I thought Lenny was gonna sign me to Rock Nation. And then Lenny was like, yo, you just don't have a hit. And I was like, okay. Now, usually, someone who believes in somebody and they don't have a hit, they'll help them create that.
As they should as producers.
As an A&R.
In the industry, that's their job.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the reason that they don't sign me. And then the show comes out and it looks totally different. But while I'm watching the show, I was 10,000 votes in first place above the person in second place from viewers.
Wow.
So like everybody that was watching, and then after the show went off, all I got was messages about how messed up it was, how it went down. Yeah. But it's TV. The way that everybody viewed it at home and the way it actually went down in real life was totally different. Rick Ross never told me, like, in the room that, he said hip-hop needs you. He didn't say you stopped rapping, which is what they used. But he never said that to me.
Right.
They were like, and then there was a part where, because I messed up in the beginning, the first day when I stuttered, they took a clip that they did with me then where I was like, yeah, I messed up, but I should have. They used that clip for the end episode when Rick Ross is like telling somebody, not me, you shouldn't have stopped. He was like, you shouldn't have stopped. You let us down. That's what he says on TV. And then it goes to me from the first episode being like, yeah, I messed up, but it is what it is.
So one thing we know about TV, as we all know, with editors and producers, sometimes they make things appear to be what they're not.
Well, I was so careful about what I said on that show because in the contract it said we have the right to make you look any way we want.
Yeah, because they're using your image.
Yeah.
And once you sign that right away, you see what they did.
Yeah. So, they would ask me questions about other people on the show, but I was afraid that they were going to be like, "Hey, what do you think about snakes?" And I'd be like, "I hate it." And they'd be like, "All right, well, how do you feel about Rick Ross's new album?" And I'm like, "I love it." And then they take it and they go, "What do you think about Rick Ross's new album?" I hate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so they would ask me questions about other artists on the show, and I'd be like, "Man, I'm here for music. Don't talk to me."
That's what's up.
Like,
And that's sometimes how you gotta do. You gotta shut it down.
Yeah,
Because if you, like we saying, if you leave that space available, they will use it.
And I saw that firsthand with things that I never imagined they would have done. Yeah. So then from the show, I gained a lot of notoriety, and I became another underdog story because of what had happened, and so many people were mad that I didn't get signed.
Yeah, because let me tell you something, bruh. Sitting here with you, I already know your skills. Man, there's a lot of rappers that are signed that shouldn't be signed.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own.
Yeah, we gonna go to names.
Different music for different people, you know what I mean?
But as you were saying, though, so how did that raise your stock? Because, a lot of rappers right now, and the way the industry is set up with all these A&R showcases and everybody's paying to play, how do you feel? What's your standpoint on pay to play, first of all? And then second of all, how did that raise your stock? Because I know it did.
Yeah, I mean, so the raise of my stock, because I was in 2 million living rooms every week, for 8 weeks.
Whether you wanted them in your house or not.
Yeah, I was there. So it definitely added a lot of attention to me. And then once people went and listened to the music, a lot of them became fans. And it definitely boosted my stock because now they could be like, if I go to LA, they could put Renton Thomas from VH1 signed, and people will come out because I'm connected to now Rick Ross and Dream and Lenny S and DJ Khaled and all these things at VH1. So now more people are coming out to the shows, so my price goes up. And at the same time as the show was going on, I had also became Sway's top 10 of that year.
Yeah, and that clip was dope. We're going to show that clip as well. So
so there was just a lot of things that all happened at once that were all accidental. I didn't plan for any of that. You know what I mean? I think, they say if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. I don't really go into this with an exact plan. I'm just like, I'm going to put out the best content I can. I'm going to stay cool with everybody. I'm going to maneuver right. I'm going to keep my business straight, and I'm just going to, keep pushing forward. What happens, happens, because that's the way it's supposed to happen. So, and as far as the pay-to-play thing, we did it early when I was like 18. I remember we did one show.
Listen up, everybody, because this is something that we talk about a lot in hip-hop.
Yeah.
So
we did one show. But the way that these showcases are set up, they're set up to feed the pockets of the person promoting it, and they're set up to feed the pockets of the A&Rs who probably aren't even A&Rs anymore. So
Say it again, brother.
What they do is they take somebody who used to work at Def Jam or is a low man on a totem pole at Rockefeller or whatever it is, and they say, "Hey, want to come out and make $500 on a Tuesday and come listen to 10 artists rap?" And then they all profit off of it. The artists come out, they pay $250 or whatever the price is to come perform. And the A&Rs aren't even there to really listen to the music. They're there to get a free bottle and a check real quick and then be about their day.
And if you notice most of them, because we've been in a million showcases, they sitting on their phone, they at the bar, they talking to each other.
Yeah.
Unless once in a while an act catch their ear, they might stop for a minute and pay attention.
Yeah. And then usually there's no follow-up. You know what I mean? So the artist, they might be like, "Yeah, I'm into this artist," and then the artist reaches out, and by the time they reach out a week later, the person has forgot about them because they weren't there. They're not really there to scout talent because A&Rs really don't exist anymore. People aren't building talent. There is no artist development. If you don't come with 1 million followers and making records that are selling and streaming crazy, a label's not even gonna really pay interest to you. There's very few labels that are taking cats that are they used to find cats who could rap and then build them into artists, teach them how to dress, teach them how to talk, media train them, all those things. Now you have to come with that. That's why a lot of these guys slip up because they don't have any media training, and then they get put in an interview with Ebro or someone like that, and then they say something wild, and then all of a sudden their career is messed up. Then they have to get all these I forget what it's called when you bring in somebody after
PR
like
people.
like you have a crisis person, and then you're like, oh my God, I said this crazy thing on Hot 97, and now I need somebody to manage this. A crisis manager is what it's called.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, they're not building artists anymore. They're just they're waiting for somebody to pop. And then they come in and they try to either do a partnership with them or they give them a 360. And that's the thing too. If you get if you even come in as
Stay away from a 360 deal.
If you even come in as an artist that nobody knows and they build you, then you're getting 360. And then in 5 to 10 years, you're broke and you have to be one of these guys that comes to the showcases to judge artists. Because you don't have any money and you need to feed your family.
Yeah,
because they made you look rich, but the money wasn't actually liquid. You know what I mean? So it's like the pay-to-play thing. Look, if you have the money and you want to do it and you want to go out there, I would do it as practice, right? Go out there, get comfortable getting in front of a crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because that could be difficult at first. But don't put all your, don't be like, this show is going to change your life. Because the show that you think isn't going to change your life is probably the one that will. And the ones you put all your eggs in that one basket and they get crushed.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
And that's why a lot of people are telling them, listen, man, there's got to be a point in time where you stop pay to play.
Yeah.
Keep moving, get your buzz up, let the tables turn like you did. Now that your stock is up, people know you're not coming in. Man, they ain't going to call you to come to a showcase and try and charge you. They out their mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's one thing I'm glad you were able to do that, man. Raise your stock and get to a point where you're at now.
Doug Jacobson and Burt Gallagher Jr. present Equality Vodka. 20% of proceeds go to LGBTQ organizations. Jersey Shore Cosmetics presents Quattro H2O. Enhanced spring water with 100 milligrams of caffeine.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket.
You got something on my burger, yeah?
Welcome back to that same old place.
I got some money. How much can I get for this?
Well, the names have all changed since you hung around.
Come on, little Roscoe. Get out of here, man.
Remain and they turn around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to WTF. Can I take your order?
Welcome back. Welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back.
So now that your stock is up, you're putting bodies in the room. How do the promoters treat you now? Because I know it's got to be different now. Ain't no, we can get rent on this showcase.
It's always love. And the people that I work with, they have respect for me and I have respect for them. So, it's definitely different. You know what I mean? And I know how the game works. So it's like, when you're low man on the totem pole, nobody shows you no respect. You move up a little and now they got a check for you and some bottles and anything that you need. You know what I mean? So it's it's cool, but I also always remember where I came from. I remember doing pay to play. I remember all that stuff. And I mean, I wouldn't discourage people from taking opportunities to perform in front of people because it's just like they should get the practice of performing in front of people. It's just the way to put stock into that as an artist and be like, this is going to be the moment that changes our lives.
Right.
Like that's probably not going to happen because of the reasons that we said before. But like, anytime you get the opportunity to perform in front of people, you should take it. Now I wouldn't pay for it. We did like one, maybe 2 times, and then we started just doing shows around our area and putting 50 people in a room or, and then building it to like, now I do usually like 500 to 1,000 people, which is cool for me because people think that numbers are everything, right? So like people have 100,000 followers on Instagram. But
Are they real?
Exactly. Are they real? Are they actually people who buy your music? Now I have 20,000 followers presently. they are people who actually follow me, and a lot of those people buy my music. A lot of those people buy hoodies. A lot of those people buy hats. So I'm able to, I go all over the country and people come to the shows. So it's like, I'd rather have 20,000 people who actually like my music than have 100,000 people and maybe, 5,000 of them like me.
Right.
And the rest of them are there because
They're fake.
I'm either a good looking chick or, and I'm getting naked on Instagram or, for whatever reasons you're being stupid or, doing all this, this dumb stuff that a lot of these kids do to get attention.
Yeah, right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Facts.
I hate the internet. Right, I know.
But unfortunately, we got to use it 'cause
have
it's the
to.
industry we in.
So we live in that, but I also don't care what people are doing at every moment of their day. I think that there should be mystique to artists. I don't want people to know my every single move. You know what I mean? You're kind of setting yourself up for bad situations if people always know where you are.
This is true. This is true.
And plus, I said on a record a while ago, I said, people probably think my life is boring, but I don't take pictures in the studio. I'm busy recording. You know what I mean? Because that's real life to me. Like,
Right. Well, most of the people now, they're doing everything for the gram or for the book.
Exactly.
So, and I get that. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do.
I don't do it for the gram. I do it for the culture. I love hip hop. Hip hop is what I breathe. It's what I drink. It's what I do.
Ooh,
So
did you hear that, y'all? For the culture.
100%. And people
For the
use
culture.
people use culture in the wrong way now, because people say this is for the culture, but it's not. If you don't know who Africa Bambaataa is and you don't know that Grand Wizard Theodore invented the scratch, then you can't say you're a part of a culture if you don't know its history. And a lot of these cats will say, a lot of these cats will say they don't care about the pioneers.
How could you not care about the pioneers?
Exactly, because once you discredit history, you're bound to repeat it.
Ooh, wow. He dropped the jewel. Did you hear it hit the ground, y'all? Things bouncing around right now. Yo, that was a diamond, yo.
Thank you.
Listen, what's going on, man? I know you got a new album coming out.
Yeah, it dropped this past Wednesday. It's called Wednesday Volume 1.
Okay, where can they cop the album, bro? Because if people listen, if you haven't heard Ren Thomas, or you don't know who he is, or you didn't see signed, or your cable was cut off, or your TV was broke, whatever the situation was, where can they find your music, brother?
All streaming platforms. It's everywhere. So and I do physicals as well. So like, if people, yeah,
We mean
exactly.
CDs, by that.
CDs. So
we old school.
I'm really bad at this part of rap music. So like, people are always like, yeah, drop all your social medias. The easiest way to find my music is just to Google Ren Thomas, because it'll all pop up.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
So in other words, you created what they call a digital footprint.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And a lot of artists, if you Google yourself and nothing shows up, keep working.
Word. Yeah. I didn't even do any of this stuff on Google. It just comes
Right.
up now.
And you don't have to, because you're
Yeah.
putting in the work, and what people are doing now is they're sharing your work because they're seeing your worth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it is. A lot of cats don't understand. You got to build up to certain things.
Mhm.
Just because you drop a video on YouTube where you spit a hot 16,
Yeah.
that don't mean you're going to be on the next day. You got a lot of footwork to do. You know what I mean? And now with social media, it makes it easier, but you still have to physically do the work.
Yeah. One thing I want to stress to up and coming artists is that
Listen up.
you need to work your music. So like, a lot of cats will drop something and not get the return response that they initially want. But you have to go out there and you have to work the album. I had an album called I've Been Nice, and I worked it for 2 years.
Yeah, I still got that thing too.
Yeah, and I worked it for 2 years. I was still putting out other music, but I was working the records. I was doing new videos all the time. I was promoting it. I was going out there and traveling the country and traveling the whole world and going out there and putting it physically in other people's hands so that they heard it. Like, and people will put out music and then they forget about it a week later. Like, you can't do that if you're an up and coming artist. You have to work the music and believe in the product that you created.
Right, but unfortunately, the time and day and age that we live in now, and I don't want to, say a generation, but everything is, the attention span is real short.
100%.
You know what I mean? That's why even videos and songs now are 2 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah.
2 minutes, because the attention span. Listen, man, if something's dope, take the time to listen and get into it.
Mhm.
Just like sometimes with the interviews, people, oh, that was too long. Yeah, but you might have missed the part that you needed to hear.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
And so with that being said, that's a good segue into this year I'm dropping 20 projects, right?
20, did you say 20 projects, brother?
So I'm dropping 17 EPs, each one with a different producer, 5-track EPs, and then I have 3 full-length albums coming out.
That's what's up.
Well, one came out, so 2 more, so 19 more projects. But I believe that. So that would be what we used to call oversaturation. But in this point in time, people forget about who you are if you're not in their face constantly.
There you go.
We
all
were
the
just
time.
talking about that before.
Being
If you're
in their
not in their
face
face,
all
they're
the
going to
time.
forget about you because the attention span's this big. So I'm going to continue to put out a whole lot of material this year. So the way that this album, Wednesday Volume 1, came about is every Wednesday I would drop a new record. And I was creating them like Tuesday night.
Hence the name Wednesday.
Yeah, so because the TV show, so Signed was on Wednesday nights. And people would be like, tonight's Wednesday. You know what I mean? Because like the people who were supporting me were calling it that. And I was
Mad
like,
love too, man. People
Yeah.
showed mad love.
a lot of love. People who from all over the place, you know, which has its ups and downs because a lot of those people are the same people who told me I'd never make it, never do anything. You know what I mean?
The best thing in the world, man, is proving somebody wrong.
100%.
Because once you do it, it's done.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I mean?
so the Wednesday project is out. So I did 10 weeks of dropping a single. So the first 10 songs are those joints, and then there's 5 bonus records. I got Screw Tape on there. I got OT the Real on there. I got my man Hayes, Piff Jones. I know I'm forgetting somebody. My boy Greg Miller. And each track is produced by a different producer.
That's what's up. And
Yeah.
shout out to everybody on there, especially shout out to OT the Real.
Yeah.
He just did a joint with Big O, which is from Trenton.
Yeah.
So
I just
right
talked to
now,
Big
man,
O.
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
up. Listen, man, right now Jersey got a wave, man.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody's paying attention. Matter of fact, we don't even care if you're paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Jersey's got a mad wave right now, and we're gonna let this thing hit you like a tsunami.
Yeah, man. There's so much talent here, and we really get overshadowed by them buildings over there.
Well, you know what I tell people? I've always said this. We the alleyway between Philly and New York.
Yep.
But you gotta come through Jersey.
100%.
You gotta jump on that turnpike sooner or later.
Yep.
Whether you're going 95 North or 95 South, 287, the Parkway, whatever road you on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Route 1, I don't care.
Yeah.
It goes from New York to New Jersey, goes all the way to Philly, wherever.
Yeah. And so I just got a lot of new stuff coming out this year. I'm excited. I'm in like the best place in my career. I do feel like this year is a very important year for me because I'm coming off of a lot of big accomplishments. And, you know, I definitely need to fulfill all these, like, you know, fill my own shoes again because I did so much last year. And now, you know, I'm just super excited about 2019 and
Good,
2020.
As you should be, bro. 'Cause right now, you buzzing in the streets. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I've been following you for a minute, so you're not
Yeah,
new to
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I knew you've been nice.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm Tim McRae.
Ren Thomas.
WTF Food and Music, 2 things that'll always bring people together. Signing off, man. We'll see.
Jersey.
Jersey, always.
Come get it!
Hey guys, so I am here at What the F, not what you're thinking, is where is the food? And I'm here with Tim. I know you can't see him in there, but he's in there. And
hello everybody.
Hey! Tim is the owner. He is amazing. You guys gotta come by and I'll tell you guys the address in a minute, but look what I got. Look at this. So Tim, what is this called?
This is called the WTF Orient Express.
Ooh, you hear that? You see those shrimp? Those are some real shrimps. Not them little teeny ones. This is a real shrimp right here. So we're gonna try it in a second. Hold that thought. Okay, so I got the noodles and the shrimp. Let's give this a try. Delicious. Second bite. Guys, you gotta come check this out. 1543 Parkway Avenue, Ewing, New Jersey. Here's the phone number. Check it out.
Come get it!